got my Western RPGs. I got all kind of games on my PS5. I'm playing Nintendo Switch all the time. I'm playing video games in my computer chair. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Playing video games on all my live streams, and you can watch me do it too. Woo-hoo! Steven's Magic Castle. Oh yeah. Woo! Steven's Magic Castle. Oh yeah. Welcome to Steven's Magic Castle, playing video games with you. Steven's Magic Castle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How about one more time from the top? Just sit down in this chair here and turn on some video games. In just a moment, you'll be able to join me. Me, go use the bathroom real quick. Take a whiz. Maybe grab a Mountain Dew or something. It's about time for Steven's Magic Castle. That's right, boys. Here we go. Sitting around in a chair at my computer playing video games. That's what I like to do, and you can watch me do it too. Oh yeah. Woo, woo. If I'm hunting or fishing, it's gonna be in a video game, like an RPG. I'm hunting, fishing in a video game. I'm playing RPGs.
Howdy, folks, and welcome to the stream. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now, I really wanted to play Dragon Age Origins. I tried all the fixes. Nothing would work. The game just crashed over and over and over again. We're going to try Dragon Age 2 now. Now, I did just want to say, technically, I could hook up my PS3 to the capture card and play Dragon Age Origins that way, but you know what? At this point, I don't want to play through the whole beginning of the game again, and I'm just irritated with it, so I'm done. I'm over it. Maybe one day I'll finally get to play through Dragon Age Origins again. But for now, we're going Dragon Age 2. We're going to try Dragon Age 2. We're going to see if I can get into it. The very first time I tried to play it, for some reason I was not feeling it. So let's see what happens. Let a glorious new adventure begin. Alright, let's see what we gotta do here. Alright, so this one, okay, we got a couple different choices here. I swear to God, if this game crashes over and over like the first one, I'm gonna lose it. I won't really lose it, but dang, that will be aggravating. So what do we got here? We got a male mage. I don't want to be a mage. Very simple this time around. Looks like they really dumbed it down from the first Dragon Age, which it's kind of unfortunate, am I right? Alright, let's see here. I guess we're gonna have to be this guy. You only can be a human in this one, I guess. This kinda sucks compared to everything from the first one. See, man, no wonder I was already getting disappointed the first time I played this. You straight up off the bat, they're like, you know what? Humans only. So I guess if I'm going to be a warrior, I'll have to be that guy. I guess it's this guy. Confirm. Oh, look at how fancy he is. You don't even get to pick what he looks like or anything? Dang. Or at least I don't get to yet. Looks like they're dragging some guy down the halls. Dragging some guy down the halls. EA, a piece of shit company, EA presents a dwarf being dragged through the halls. See, now, it would have been a lot better had I got to play the first one, because I know that there's characters that are in all of them. I probably should remember who this guy is from playing the first one, but guess what? You can't play the first one on PC if you want to. It's a real shame.
Pentecost, seeker of the Chantry.
Okay.
And just, what are you seeking?
Look how ugly that bastard is. He looks like the nasty nooch.
You know exactly why I'm here.
She slapped him in the face with a book.
Talking They tell me you're good at it.
Dang. I have to take that back to the library. Jeez.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Dragon Age 2, the glorious adventure. The smoke rolled in like a wild raccoon in the night. There's something on my computer screen. Looks like koala butt juice got on there somehow. Oh well, I'll have to get that off later. Oh my god, it's Skeletor. Alright, so now... Dude, you don't even get to create a character in this one. Come on. That is lame. That is freaking lame. What were they thinking?
We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to do a fight. So what kind of combat does this one have? The other one was like playing an MMO, which was cool. I got a feeling that's not gonna be the case here. Uh-oh. Well shoot, how do you fight? Okay, so it actually is like the other one. Okay, I wasn't expecting that for some reason. But that's cool. They made it a little more fast-paced, it feels like, in this one. Hey, don't be shooting me in the back like that, you old nasty nooch. Guess I better go help her, huh? Do I zoom out? Okay, cool. Alright, take this, fiend. Is there an easier way to... Can I, like, tab target them? I guess not. I guess you just have to click on them every time. Sometimes they're hard to click on, it seems like. Okay, so... So far, combat seems pretty much the same.
We can't keep this up forever.
I'm right beside you, or neither can they. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna be... They give you such douchey options in the last game. I'm gonna be a douche a little bit. Not a total douche. Not at the risk of, like, screwing things up, but I'm gonna act...
Perhaps we'll be lucky and they'll run out of darkspawn.
I'll be a little more confident.
Here they come. Shall I deal with them?
Do it!
All yours, sister.
Yeah, you can fight him. Dude, she just blasted him with a sacred, glorious blast. Alright. Dude, this guy's just straight raging. Oh, I'm like unlocking more and more abilities. I'm trying to attack him. Oh, there we go. I gotta attack him, and then I gotta deliver the ultimate blast. Oh, like a little taunt, I guess. What does that do? Oh, okay, I see, I see. That whirlwind attack's pretty powerful, I gotta say. I gotta say, that one is pretty strong. Take that, Tony Danza. Uh-oh. Little baby Jerry is pissed now. He's come for a side of the corn. We need more corn than this. At least this game works so far, but I gotta keep my fingers crossed because there's a pretty good chance I feel like that this one will start crashing too. The other one just crashed so bad I don't have any confidence in this game. Take this, disgusting ogre. Dude, just knocking him down, knocking him down, knocking him down like a magical clown. Oh, that's right. Right in the gizzard. Right in the gizzard.
There's no end to
Dude, they're just non-stop. A dragon. Dragon looks cool.
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories.
Oh, so that was just a
I
little
came to
story
hear the
getting
truth.
told.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me. You knew him even before he became the champion.
Dang, this is just like the
Even if
The beginning of
I don't
Persona
know
5.
who he is now.
Do you have any idea?
Dude, it's gonna turn out that dwarf is in the Phantom Thieves, I
Let
bet.
me guess. Your precious chantries fall into pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to him, tell me everything you know.
Yes, tell us
I'm
everything.
worried I'll just make it up as I go.
I'm gonna have to have a little sip of the juice.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
Okay. You better tell the truth this time. For easy access to potions. Okay, so I do get to customize my appearance a little bit. But you still have to be a human. No option to not be a human. Oh my gosh. I don't want to be any of these ugly pieces of trash. Well, let's just go back to that guy, I guess. He's the best looking one. Starts you off with that guy for a reason, I guess. Well, you can't actually customize any of this stuff on him? Like, all those options are there, but you can't... Oh, it's only for if you don't... Okay, we'll start out with this guy, then. An old man. Let's make him be like this. Skin tone. How about that? No tattoos. I don't usually like doing face tattoos normally. Hair. Let's see what kind of hair we can get here. I want to actually have some hair. Oh, lad. No. I still haven't found the hair that I like. I don't even know if there will be a hair that I like. Look how dumb this hair is. That's some dumb hair right there, folks. Let's see, I almost kind of want to go with, that one way back here, I think. I think I'm going to go with that. Let's go with that. Now, beard style. Do we have any cool beards? Oh, there we go. At least the game has some decent beards. I think I like that one. Hair color. Let's make them. We're gonna go with a. Can I get like a dark brown? Yeah, there we go. Eyebrows. There we go. Stubble. Eyebrow stubble color. We got to make it match however we can. That seems good, right? Seems close enough. All right, now for his portrait. It's funny that, like, who cares? Why does this even matter? Background. Like, I'm spending some time on it, though, so for some reason, look at it, it's unnecessary. Garrett? I'm gonna make his name be Harsmeld. Harsmeld. Okay. That is annoying right there. That's right, this is one of those games I could have loaded in my save data. But no! No. So let's just, I guess, let's just go with the default history. A young man from a noble family rose to become a Grey Warden then ended the 5th Blight by killing the Archdemon himself and surviving. He always strove for the greater good and placed his friend Alistair on the throne of Ferelden. So I guess we'll just pretend like I did all that in Dragon Age Origin Ultimate Crashing Edition. You know we gotta play that on easy. We're wimps around here. I could probably change it if it's too easy, I think. I hope. I know I'm always afraid it's gonna be too hard. I'm such a wimp at games.
Darkspawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the
You have to excuse me. Ever since I had COVID, I'm still just not all the way there yet. It's been like 3 weeks now.
King Kalen died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general.
It's Saturday night. Isn't it? It is Saturday, right?
Unopposed,
I don't even know what
the
that
horde
is.
marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered.
Oh my.
The champion's family barely escaped in time.
By the gods! So what's happening?
I think that's all of them.
Alright.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
I'm sorry, Mother. That's my mom? Oh, jeez. I'm gonna say look on the bright side.
At least we're alive. That's no small feat.
Yes, you're right.
We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at us? We've been running since Ostagar.
Speaking of running,
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here pointing fingers.
Please, listen to your brother.
Then let's go. Lead on.
okay. Well, I do declare. Alright, so now I guess I gotta.
I'm not sure we can survive much more of this.
Guess we'll go this way. Looks like there's something I can loot there.
I knew this would happen.
Uh-oh, dark spawns.
Think you're tough?
And I don't have any abilities now. Alright, well fine. Let's see how it is. Oh, there's another one. They probably got him though. Alright. Let's see. Looks like one of your characters has gained a level. Press escape and select level up to choose new abilities. Okay. Level up. This guy. Okay, I get that part. Attributes. Definitely let's get it a little stronger. Some dex, how about? Probably some constitution. Confirm. Let's see. Weapon and shield. Or I could go Vanguard. Two-handed defender. Battlemaster. Warmonger. Oh my gosh, what should I pick? Maybe I should make him be a two... You know what? Weapon and shield. It's just such a classic. I'm just going to go with it. That's the classic Harsmeld. That is what he would do. Confirm. Alright. Alright. Excellent. Excellent. Can I do like I to bring up an inventory? Yes, yes. Do I even have a shield? I certainly do. Let's get that bad boy on. Now, is this a two-handed weapon? Yes. Ferelden longsword. Got a basic longsword there. What's better? This. We definitely got... Oh, they had like a default sword on, I guess, is what that was. Alright. Cool. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Let's see what happens.
Where are we going?
We're going somewhere.
Away from the Darkspawn. Where else?
I am...
And then
The
where?
Darkspan is freaking me
We
the
can't just
out,
wander
you know?
aimlessly.
We have to stay together, or... You know, why
So
not?
long as we wander aimlessly away from the Horde, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We gotta get away from these beasts. They get nasty with it.
Wouldn't be my first choice.
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother.
There's even
I
toast
know
flavored
that,
ones and little
but we still
aqua
have land
meringues.
there.
You know what I'm
And an
saying?
estate. Then we need to get to Guaran and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
Oh, the Darkspawn! Dang, dude. Maybe I did make the game too easy, but it could be that this part's just super simple anyway. It is right at the beginning of the game. We'll see. We'll see. Damn,
You will not.
dude, she can't. She's had enough. She's at a breaking point. Clearly, she definitely needs to see a therapist. I think.
Not have you. Not while I breathe.
All right, come, cowards. Ho ho, lads. Ho ho, my lads. Ho ho, my lad. All right, cool. We definitely killed some Darkspawn there.
You'll make it worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned them.
Interesting how
The spawn
this one
that
starts so
lives in
differently compared
the
to
mage is always unknown.
any of the starts really in the
order
first game.
dictates.
Wesley.
That woman is an apostate. The order dictates.
I haven't really watched anything for that new Dragon Age game that's coming out. I wonder if it will actually be any good, because I know I just have this feeling that it's not going to be good.
I'm Adeline Valenne.
But I guess
This is
we'll
my
see,
husband,
won't we?
Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
He's gentle for a mage hunter.
The wrath of the Templars is terrible indeed.
More so their wives. But as long as there is a greater danger, you and I have an accord.
Oh.
Thank you, Wesley. For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the
Well, at
south.
least
That's
playing
no
this
way
game
out.
on PC, the game looks fantastic.
South or die.
Best I've probably ever seen it look, at very least, right? At very least. The game looks good, considering its age. Alright, let's see. Hey, there's old Wesley. Well, hey there, Wesley. How you doing there, son? He looks a little freaked out.
Guide our fallen to the Maker's side.
He is just freaking out. Uh-oh, look, Darkspawns.
All right, watch me.
I will straight up run up there and get him. Alright. So... You think... You know, I'm surprised they never tried to do, like, a Dragon Age MMO. Like, you know? Seems like something they would have tried. It's interesting because BioWare did the Star Wars MMO that was alright, I guess. Sort of. I tried to get into it. It also wasn't doing it for me. Seemed like they should have tried to do a Mass Effect MMO or a Dragon Age MMO or something. But I guess they just didn't. It's just weird because Dragon Age is like... would kind of be perfect to do an MMO. But, no. So somebody in these companies, they don't make great decisions. Oh, I gotta get up there. Oh no, Darkspawns. Alright, did we get them all? Alright. Dude, the camera's all over the place. It's so sensitive. Alright, let's see. Let's take that gold. You know what? I wonder, can I put that ring on? I'm just gonna slip that ring on my finger. Nobody will notice. Alright, let's see here. Now we just gotta get down to little Tina's house. Oh, what do we have here? I'll take it. Look at that. There's like some kind of... Let's get rid of that guy. There we go. We got them. Oh, there's more coming. I'll take these ones. Oh, man. Nothing like fighting some Hurlocks to really get you in the mood, if you know what I'm saying. Alright. Tooth Lips Wilma. We got her. Well, we should probably go down here and check this stuff out, probably, right? Running over to get some stuff. Well, oh my gosh, these stupid... They just make the games to where... What do we got here? It is said that in the midst of the Black Age, when werewolves stalked the lands of Ferelden in numbers that kept every farmholder indoors and a hound on every doorstep, a powerful Arl of the Alamari people stood and declared that he would put an end to this threat. His heirling stood on the border of every dark forest on the southern border of the Ferelden Valley, and he claimed that the werewolves used the forest to launch their midnight assaults on humanity. For 20 years, this Arl led an army of warriors and hounds deep into this forest. In his hunt for the werewolves, he slew not only every wolf he came upon, but also every member of the Chezind Wilder folk. Any one of them, he said, could harbor a demon inside and thus be a werewolf in disguise. For 20 years, the forest rang with screams and the rivers ran red. The tales say that an old Chezind woman, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, found her sons all dead at the Arl's blades. She pulled one of those blades from one son's heart and plunged it into her own chest, cursing the Arl's name as she did so. Where her blood touched the ground, a mist began to rise. It spread and spread until it was everywhere in the forest. The Arl's army became lost, and it is said that they died there. Others say they wander still. The ruins of his Arling stand to this day, filled with the ghosts of women waiting eternally for their husbands to return. The forest of legend is, of course, the Kokari Wilds. There are as many legends about the great southern forest as there are shadows. Or so the saying goes. The Chezind, or Cassind, or Kazind, or whatever, Wilder folk have made their home there since mankind first came to these lands. And the wildlands spread as far into the south as anyone had ventured. Beyond the mist are vast tracts of snow, white-capped mountains, and entire fields of ice. It is a land too cold for mankind to survive. Yet the Chezind eke out an existence even there, and they tell of horrors beyond the wilds that the lowland folk could not begin to comprehend. To most, Ferelden simply ends with the Kokari Wilds. There is nothing beyond. The Wilds is a land of great trees, wet marshes, and dangerous monsters. What more need be said? From Land of the Wilders by Mother Alis, Chantry Scholar, 918, Dragon. I feel like I was turning into a Lion-O from the Thundercats reading that thing, or the announcer from Soul Calibur, maybe. Alright, let's see now. Something's happening. Oh my gosh, it's this again. I thought I was having a sense of deja vu. Okay, now I'm gonna have to fight him for real without all that. Oh, damn, that guy is so brutal. And then it just walks off like, gotcha. Okay, there. I guess it didn't walk. Well, that's not how I was expecting things to happen. Maybe I can knock him down with my shield. No, turns out I cannot. Beat him to the ground. Come on, we gotta beat this guy. Okay, so that wasn't so bad, probably because I'm playing it on easy, right? All right. Any more? We gotta get this guy's the butt skin Bills over here. Okay, so you can pause with the space bar in this one too, just like in the first one. I will say this. Just like with Dragon Age Origins, the little bit of it I got to play, I like the PC controls for this game better than the controller controls. It just feels more.
I'm sorry, mistress. Your son is gone.
It's more intuitive, I guess.
These things will not take Carver.
No, mother, no. He died bravely, or this is no time to mourn, or pull yourself together. You know what? I feel bad because it's my own mom, so I'll say he died bravely.
Carver gave himself to save us.
The old bearded bastard, that's me.
I want my son. How could you let him charge off like that?
Well, it's not like I really had a choice. He just ran in there and that thing destroyed him. Come on now.
Mother, we can't
Don't be a
stay
fool.
here. Carver wouldn't want his sacrifice to be meaningless.
Allow me to commend your son's soul to the Maker.
So, like, I'm trying to escape this place with my family, I guess, it turns out. Probably they're all gonna die, I bet you. They just are all gonna die.
Let us take comfort in the peace he has found in eternity.
Welcome to Stephen's Magic Castle.
I will never forget.
I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the chair I'm usually sitting in is actually back there. I got a new computer chair today. I'm almost starting to hurt my back or something, you know? I'm getting old now. So I went and got a fancy new one. It feels pretty good. But what's hilarious about it is it's Shaquille O'Neal brand, which is hilarious, but it was the most comfortable one that was in the store, you know? So I went with the Shaq. I went with the Shaq to fix up my back. Huh? Alright, anyway. He won't be alone, or we've wasted enough time. I'll say he won't be alone. No. I'll do it.
At least Father will have company now.
Damn. That's grim. Jonathan Grimbus. Alright, little baby Jerry, take this. Oh yeah, Toenail Jackson, baby. Toenail Jackson. There he is. That's him. The real Toenail Jackson. The original Toenail Jackson. Oh my gosh, that son of a gun. That's Peppertooth Jim right there. So now we get to see the dragon again, the cool looking dragon. So what happens this time? So last time, right, this is the part where she was like, bullshit, that's not how the story happened. I wonder if she'll interrupt again at the same part. And then you have to play through that part again from a different perspective. That's the whole game. Just playing through this one part over and over again. And the one chick to the dwarf being like, bullshit. Tell me how it really happened. Over and over and over. Now that's a game. They should hire me to work at EA, right? Uh-oh, look at that guy. That lady looks sweet. That is the person who is the dragon, I guess.
Well, what have we?
I'm just gonna say right now, that is one hot old lady, am I right?
It used to be we never got visitors.
Scary, but
now it's
kind of hot for an old lady. Thank you for saving us. Nice trick.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Yeah, right?
Perhaps I am a dragon.
Is this like another Witch of the Wilds,
Counters
perhaps?
nothing. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite.
True
If you
that.
wish to flee the darkspawn,
That stuff smells
you should know
terrible.
you are heading in the wrong direction.
Wait. You can't just leave us here.
No, don't leave me.
Can I not?
Dude, she looks freaking cool, though, right? That's awesome. That's a cool design of a character.
I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished.
Like, this might actually be the coolest looking old lady character in a video game ever. Oh no, oh my god, I thought the game was about to crash. Did you guys see that? Alright, we need to get out of here. I'm gonna say I want to be a dragon.
You can show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
If only a clever tongue was all one needed.
Did I even get an option to choose my eye color and I just missed it? Because now I have these weird looking greenish blue eyes. Oh well, we're just gonna roll with it. I would have picked brown had I realized I wasn't paying attention, I guess. Or maybe you don't get the option. Who knows? Oh, that's just little baby Jerry messaging me, asking if she can have some of my leftover corn. I'm gonna tell her she can. Yes, you can have all of the leftover corn in the city. You're welcome. Anyway. Your king will not miss you. Our home was just destroyed. Or he has no opinion, or he is dead. I'm just gonna straight up tell her.
King Kalen was betrayed.
He's dead.
There's nothing for me here.
I see. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you.
Dang. Looks like she's ready for some Christmas ham.
I could never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
And how could you do that? We could use the help. How can we try? You know, I'm just gonna...
Anything you could do for us would be appreciated.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't trust her.
Shut up, lady. I'm trusting her.
I know what she is.
She looks
the
cool.
Witch of the Wilds.
Yep, Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth. Asha Belinar.
Flemeth.
Old hag who talks too much.
Isn't that that old lady?
Does it matter?
From the first game that is the one chick's mom?
Past the horde in exchange for a
Dude, she had some work done for this game, it looks like. If that's the same lady.
do this for a witch of the wilds.
Sure, I'll do it. I'm in.
Don't have much choice.
I'm in. I'll do whatever this lady says, you know what I mean?
There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their king.
I said, God, they gotta leave me alone. I told them that they could have the leftover corn. Jeez, I'm trying to do something here. Dang.
Before I take you anywhere.
You can have all of the leftover corn in the city. I don't need any more. Thank you. Alright.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
Ooh.
You lie.
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
Yep. We're gonna have to cut off his legs. Sounds bad.
This corruption is the permanent sort, I take it.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Dang.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
That poor bastard. Put that guy out of his misery. It's like in a zombie movie. Oh, you can actually say, put him out of his misery, I'll do it, or it's up to you. I'll do it. I feel bad for her.
This has to be done.
So get out of here. Let me take care of the business here. She should just do it herself, but obviously she's not going to volunteer to do that. I probably would have had to do it no matter what, I bet you. Dang, he is looking pretty sick. Here it goes. It was a sad day, that day, but I still can remember it. The wind was blowing as my face, as a grandmother flapped in the wind, her succulent jowls sneaking up behind me. Whoa.
There can be no peace.
Taken by surprise.
It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Alright then.
Flemeth.
I thought that might interest you.
Oh, we're back to the... Is this going to be the whole game? Is this how the game unfolds? Because if it is...
Oh, come now, Seeker.
Not a
Do I
fan.
need to recite the tale of the warden
It
as
works
well?
in some games, but...
Perhaps
I don't know.
shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
Hopefully, like, you catch up to this.
What else aren't you telling me, then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a matter of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you.
Oh,
The witch kept her word and got them to Guaran.
Dude, the witch is freaking hot!
They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And
Look at
then
those
they
state-of-the-art graphics right there,
Kirkwall,
guys.
the city of chains.
That's fancy.
Long ago, it was part of the Imperium. Slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries.
Bum bum
Now,
bum.
it's a free city, but I use the word loosely.
That's just like Yogurt Jim used to do.
Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you.
Well, that does not sound good to me, I gotta say.
That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
Well, shoot. I'm thinking this game doesn't crash like the other one does. So far, I haven't seen anything. No crashes yet, so that's a good sign. I didn't even bother to Google it and research to see if that is an issue with this game. I just decided to figure it out on myself. And so far, so good. So far, so good. Which is a real shame that the best of the 3 games, in my opinion, is the one that won't work. I'm still mad about it. I'm still mad. I was getting into it, man. It's funny, too, because we all know that there's a certain type of people out there, and I do not mean anything bad against them by saying that, but that are like, PC is the best. PC is better than everything. But I swear, man, every time I'm like, I need to start playing more games on PC.
What?
Some bullshit like that happens to me every time, and it makes me be like, this is why I don't like PC gaming that much. But I'm still going to keep pushing forward. I do want to start playing more games on PC than consoles.
Just like us.
Just because it's way easier to stream stuff on PC, you know?
And they would throw us all back to the wolves.
Looks better than the capture card streams for me, too, because I don't have some kind of super fancy, magical, glorious one. Is everyone alright? And it's totally believable, or they can try. Yeah, we'll do that.
Surprised they let us dock.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something.
I'm in a
sure
city
of it.
now.
Let's hope he received your letter. The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Perhaps we should.
Our ship is already left. How are we supposed to leave?
I wonder why. I guess, what is this, to like select multiple enemies or something, you think, maybe? It's weird. Maybe it's for nothing. Alright, let's see here. Look how, just from taking a step up, those guys are in a hurry to catch up to me. Look at this beggar over here. Let's talk. No, I can't actually talk to him. He's like, please, sir, please, give me some coin. Maybe a breadcrumb. Please, I beg of you, I beg of you. Tuck in your shirt, knave. Alright, anyway. Let's see here. Something's happening right here.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
I just took a step,
But
man.
you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up.
Like,
here
look, we don't need no more poor people in this town. Tell me who to talk to. I need to get into the city. Goodbye or investigate. No, No, I don't care. Tell me who to talk to.
Someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Yould. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing
Captain
the walls.
Yould. Alright, Captain Yould. Captain Yould, where the hell is he? Oh, okay, he's not. That guy made it seem like he's just standing right back there, but I see now, by looking at the map, he's not just right back down there. I hear flies. Oh, what we got going on here?
Out of the Lothering Chantry. I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar.
Oh.
Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
Harold, is that you back there?
Let us through, you flaming
Look at this guy's lame
We're not
hair.
staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
Hoi hoi, hoi hoi. Man, people got some bad skin in this game.
Half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
You must be letting some in, or it's a big city, or this is ridiculous. It's a big city.
Surely there's a bit of extra room for the pretty people.
I find my neck away from
That's how I decided to do it.
blade far more attractive than any of you.
Let me in.
Letting you Fereldans in for
I'm one of the beautiful
Too
people.
late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already. Trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden eventually. Until then, you stay here.
I'm not obviously paying to get in. I'm too poor. Who decided this?
Surely there's someone higher up that we could persuade.
The city's been closed by order of the Viscount and Knight Commander Meredith, whose fortress you're standing in. But as far as you're concerned, I'm in charge.
Wouldn't you rather we left?
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
Yeah.
He's a nobleman here in the city.
Let us in.
Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have
What?
time to...
What? You're gonna let them through?
That's not good.
I didn't say anything about...
It turns out my family
Been
is
here for 4 days. They just got here.
not very reputable in this town, at least in the way that we would like.
Can't we talk about this?
Oh, what? I'm in a fight? Are you kidding me? Uh-oh. I did not mean to do that. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. Like a fool. I guess let's kill all these guys. We're just murdering refugees now. Why would that... Alright, well, whatever, I guess. Any more? Those guys shouldn't have turned on them. They should have just waited. Because now they're dead. There's quite a bit of them, isn't there? Alright, I got that one. Alright.
Unbelievable.
Look how much blood that guy has on him.
Are you all right?
Straight bloodied.
I am. No thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Okay, it's fair enough, fair enough.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
This little Tony Cheesebiter right there.
Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen.
That hug.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My poor Carver didn't make it, and Drastic guided him.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Oh my gosh. What about Mother?
I'm more concerned about Mother. Can you get her in at least?
No. We stay together.
I was hoping to grease some
I feel like we're all gonna die.
The Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
Oh yeah, boys, let's get them all greased up.
Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate.
He's like, gambled it all away.
Gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I
Called
know
it.
some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Well, I'm gonna say sounds like fun.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city.
African
The catch
swine,
is you and your
African
sister have to work
swine.
off the
I
debt.
love tasting a taste of that swine. I'll eat some swine from anywhere. Give me some Egyptian swine, some European swine, some Chinese swine. This is the best you could do. So what's a year? Or this will not stand in my way.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Thenril, I guess you might call her a smuggler.
Hopefully the nasty nooch doesn't find out, you know?
All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
Tell me about this mercenary, or I'll go talk. You know, I'll just go talk to him.
and see
I'll
what
just
they
go
have to
talk to
say.
him.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Alright, so let's see what we can do. Looks like we can find one down here. We'll still give him a little swillop.
Mirren.
So you're Hawk, the nephew. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his ass.
Oh my goodness, I'm getting tired already somehow. So you're a mercenary, you're paying a lot of money. No, I don't care about all that. I'll do whatever you need.
To prove myself.
I'll do whatever you need.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for sure. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asks why.
Alright, good. Because, you know. Okay, let's see. Let us go down around the corner here. In the castles.
Have you checked the courtyard again?
Uh-oh.
He's still out there, but he's alone. And he's not making a move.
This is not good. This is not good.
What will we do when the ship comes? Wait.
You can tell because just look how douchey that guy looks.
What you're doing here.
Huh? You can just be like, I came to kill you. I'll say I came to talk.
What? This isn't the tavern? I'm so disappointed.
Mirren sent them. I'm not an idiot. I could have figured that out for myself. Look, you. I don't know what that pissant thug is paying you, but I'll double it. Just let us go.
Ugh. Get us into the city.
All we want is a way into Kirkwall.
What? I don't have that kind of coin. I'm having trouble leaving the damn city.
Oh, damn.
So the Red Iron sent refugees after us? Ah, stinking dog lords. kill them and send their bodies back to Mirren.
Oh, well, I guess I'm fighting these guys. Yeah, that's right. Do not mess with me. I'll give the ultimate the tooth-tossing Tony attack. Pepperoni pizza slap. That's right, take that, Feldrick, you little douche. I think it's safe to say we got him. Or take all of his money. Running through the town as quick as I can, looking up at the castle and the sky, oh so glorious. I mean, for how old it is, it looks pretty good, right? It looks pretty cool. You can't tell me that's not a cool look. Yeah. Alright. Let's go speak to Miran.
Dead and buried. Well,
He kind of looks like somebody I know, or that maybe somebody I met before.
Bloody vultures feast on his corpse.
What do you guys think?
Shit him into the ocean.
I think that might be Judge Reinhold.
Tell your uncle I'm making the arrangements now.
Dude, I am tired for some reason. I feel like I need some coffee. Alright, let's see here. Old gambling.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Mirren and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Oh.
Then we made it.
We might be getting into the city, after all. So long as we're safe for it. Let's not do that again or for a year.
The blight may still spread, but for now, we have a new home.
If only Carver were here with us.
What great news. Poor Carver, that's
Well,
dead
we're
son
off
of
to
a bitch.
fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight.
So I wonder if this is just what the game is like.
Was destroyed.
Like you play like these little
Champion's home now.
parts, and then you get a weird one of these weird little cutscenes. Is that how the whole game is, I wonder?
It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home.
Okay.
That's also when the trouble began with the mages.
Oh
the
no.
Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
The champion. Alright, well, that's it's pretty good. Pretty good. Look at this. Oh no, it's like one of those guys with dumb hair.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life.
Oh.
I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
Well, it does, just so you know. I'm gonna say we have experience.
We've fought and killed Darkspawn. How many of your hired men can say the same?
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now?
God, I don't have a clue.
We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
We'll be fine.
We've made a name for ourselves this last year. We'll find something.
We have to. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
Isn't there anyone else?
Our uncle's not exactly the most reliable tool in the shed.
He's all we've got. Make us save us. We might as well ask. Otherwise, I don't know what we'll do.
Oh, great. I just got robbed. You know how that goes in these games. Damn! That is not how I was expecting that to go. So here's the guy who's telling the story of us.
But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself.
This old tooth smack. Punch to the face.
Off you go.
How do you do?
Merrick Tetris, at your service.
Guy who likes to play Tetris?
Bartrand. He would know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
Investigate. How do we reason with him? You're a little too smooth. Your brother refused me. I'm gonna say, how do we reason with him?
There must be some way to persuade your brother to hire us on.
Ho ho, lads!
We need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns, and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
I do not have that much coin.
It sounds interesting, but if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We for sure are gonna have to take it.
You and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need.
Well, I want to get down there. I'm ready to get down there. Let's get down there. I'll do it.
Have a deal.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job, and you'll have the money in no time.
Just like Turkey Lips Henry.
Some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Hightown, where the rich go to piss their money away.
That's right, folks.
This really is the best place in Kirkwall.
Choo choo choo. All right. Let's go down here.
Welcome to the Hightown Market.
Welcome to the Hightown Market. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like your brother very much.
And here I thought it took blood magic to read.
Ah, long time no see, my friend.
What if it isn't Worthy, the dwarf with the incredibly ironic name?
I only advertise the truth. You still with the Red Iron? It was just a year you were with them, right?
Nosy, aren't
Still
you?
trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living? I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
All right.
Nothing to see here.
Am I supposed to do that? Oh, I cannot do that. Alright, so let us continue on our way. I think I need to actually, let's go. Oops, I should not have went up here. let's get down here and come around the corner over here in the yonder. We'll swill up around here, and we'll just squeech right down the road here.
2 more passes to go.
The Viscount's Way. Alright. So let's run up here. Maybe little baby Junior will be up in here. Little Junior! Alright, well. Now where are we?
How much longer do I have to wait?
Alright, let's see here. There's old Aveline. Old Aveline! Let's see what she's got to say.
Aveline.
Hello, Hawk.
That's it.
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
Oh. You're not happy as a guard eavesdrop anything useful?
A person in your position seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
What's the job?
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing.
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
I'm with you. Let's do it.
Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the guard.
Hmm.
The guard who'll throw you out if you kill them.
We have to be careful because of Gravy Tooth Jerry.
Perhaps Carver would have worked here, with Aveline.
Look at loot.
Want me to take a look at that?
Oh, do I actually have a guy that will do it?
I suppose I could give that a shot. You know, I might be able to give
Who's
you a
saying
hand
it?
with that.
Him, I guess?
We shouldn't talk here.
Cool. I always forget you can switch to other people. Alright, so now... I don't suppose. Let's get out of here.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Hopefully not too much longer.
The Viscount must be terribly busy.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Guess I can't go this way, huh?
The Viscount must be terribly busy.
Hope the day is treating you well, Sirrah.
Oh. Is this where I am? This is where I need to go, maybe? No, wait, that doesn't seem right.
Who are you to talk?
Okay.
The guard who'll throw you out. Kick that wall one more time.
So where am I trying to go? Okay.
Varric, do you do anything?
Am I the next?
My. If it isn't Hawk.
Still up to old tricks, Elegant.
Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now.
Oh.
Last time we met, you were still working for that
Well,
brutish
well,
thug
well,
Miriam.
well.
Things have been going well since then?
No complaints.
Could be better. Could be worse.
I often feel the same way. You may recall I supplied the Red Iron with potions. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Okay.
I just can't get used to all the noise in Lowtown. And the smell. What a come down from Mother to be here.
Alright, alright. Yes, we are in the slums. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Maybe later, darling.
Yes.
Have faith. And the maker will return.
No offense to your uncle, but this house smells like really old.
Yeah. Alright. Oh. Well, would you look at that? Well, there's old Mamaw right there.
Servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
This isn't a dream?
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester.
It was Tony Danza's who it was.
To marry the Comte de Lance, and instead she ran off with.
They need a, you know, this game.
You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
It's like, okay. Let's get to the part with Angela Lansbury already.
Here, all right.
Am I right?
Read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
Let's just let her look at it. Why it is so defensive?
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
You didn't take your parents' will?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Dang. Well, we're poor now.
So, I hate thinking badly of
We're officially
But did Uncle Gamlen seem a little slippery when he talked
a
about
member
our
of the
father's
Poors.
will? If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
Well, he definitely is a liar.
Gamlen can't say good morning without lying twice.
Mother's been in such a fit of melancholy since Gamlen told her how angry her parents were about Father. She told me she wishes she'd died with Carver.
Dang.
It's like coming here ruined every good memory of her childhood. I wish we could get some of it back.
Maybe we can buy the estate, or... Shoot, I don't know.
We need to get that will.
Good. I'm glad we agree. Gamlen told me...
Like, we're just gonna steal it and be like, it's our house now, mother...
Dice.
Is that how we're gonna do
Our
this?
ancestral home is now a base for slavers from all over Thedas.
He gave our home to slavers?
Gamlin couldn't have just sold himself and saved us all the trouble.
Yeah, right. Screw you,
Can you
Gamlin.
just imagine
Screw
him
you.
sweeping and scrubbing for some Tevinter matriarch? Seriously though, those scum have no right to our family's things. We should break in there. Get the will for Mother. I already talked to both.
Imagine if that's what it was like.
Gamlin said they guard the front entrance.
Somebody could just break in. If somebody was just able to steal your will, then they get your house.
The cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath.
Ooh,
the
that would
house.
be a crazy world, wouldn't it now? Alright, so let us observe the writing desk, eh? Letter from Miran. Hawk, you were a pain in the ass to deal with, but a bloody talented one. If you get sick of being just another unemployed refugee in this shithole, maybe we can grab a drink. If there's any odd jobs my boys can't handle, I'll send them your way. You're welcome, Miran. Alright. Unless that guy did that job for us, so it's not so bad, huh? That's pretty much already what I got. Stash all my junk, I guess. I don't know. I just looked in there. Oh yeah, I should probably level up my character. Attributes. You know what? I'm really not taking this game that serious. I'm just going to auto-level up. The game hasn't won me over yet. I'm not like, oh, now I'm interested. It's just kind of, you know, so far it's about some rich people who are refugees, and now they're upset that they have to be poor. Like, am I supposed to be relating to that or something? Yeah, I don't really care. Don't care about that. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, I need to actually select them every time. Well, I'm taking them all. I'll take them all with me, folks. So I guess I need to go there, but I have to get there from here. I suppose. At least this one doesn't crash constantly, but man, it's just already not as good. It's just not as good.
Who's that for? The most criminal.
Maybe it gets better. Maybe it gets better.
Pacifying the nobles.
Pictures, then. It was just a suggestion.
Well, how about a giant sign?
See, how do I get to the...
You could hit people with it.
Thank you.
Let me see here. See if I can figure out how to get to Lowtown. Or wherever that was I was trying to get to.
I get the point.
Okay, that's not where I needed to go. Maybe if I go up through here. Apparel shop. Y'all got any cool stuff I could perhaps wear? What do I have equipped, I wonder? Oh, mercenary reinforced plate. Nothing really I need there right now. Is this the way? Leave area, so no. I need to perhaps go down here. I don't want to leave there, I want to go to the one place. Maybe if I go down there, I'm thinking. Let's see. Let's see if that's the way.
And trust His grace, have mercy.
Maker, turn his gaze on you, child. The Maker will know if you misbehave, child.
The lady threatening me? How do I get to the Hanged Man? Access by Lowtown. Where is the Hanged Man at? I do not know how to get there. We'll just go here. We'll go to Darktown, folks. Look at those greasy gremlins. Looks like we got something over here.
Nothing.
Oh, Tom Wise.
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since Mirren hired me for that Red Iron job. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the deep roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's a risk, but if we succeed, it'll be worth it.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? The Red Iron's been scarce, and business has been a little slow. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality.
Oh, thank you.
Everyone needs an edge sometimes.
Thank you, Tom. Alright, so let's cross the way here. Oh, what's this? I'll take everything in that sack. I'm a sack looter, you know? It's what we do. We loot sacks. What's this? Gather your party.
I think this is the cellar door.
Yes, I believe so.
Now we fight.
Uh-oh. That's alright. Did he say leave the pretty ones alive? What is up with this game and that? Oh, I got some gold out of it. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. I must need to go this way.
And here we go again.
Alright. We got them. Oh, I bet you there's something delicious in here. Maybe some honey bears or some ghost legs. Frayed rope. Portrait of your mother. Wow. This is one of the only games I think I've ever played where I looted a chest and got a picture of my mom. Who is shooting a spider web at me? There ain't no dang spiders in here. And by this time in the first game, I'd already fought a giant spider, and that was freaking awesome. Alright guys, we got them. Any good loots? A poison ring. Is that something I should maybe... Oh, everybody just level up. Just level them up. I'll auto level up like a loser. There we go. An amulet. I'll put that on. Interesting. What we got here? Mercenary's blade, mercenary's long blade. Oh, that's that two-handed weapon. Okay, okay, okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. Alright, let's go this way.
Watch where you step.
Oh my gosh. We gotta get out of that poison. Well, I'm not really wanting to get in there. I guess you guys can stay in the gas and fight. Why is that enemy standing in the gas? Like, what a dumbass. Alright, well. They're attacking from behind. Remember to take advantage of that. That's like sort of part of the strategy in this game, is to pause it and attack. Seems like.
That's the bolt.
Well, let's.
Everything we want to know about our
Well,
family.
can this guy get us in there?
Not likely.
I guess not. Alright, so maybe there's like a...
Not going to happen.
That's where I'm supposed to be getting at. Is there a key down here maybe somewhere? Maybe this guy has a key. Oh, the master slaver. I bet he does. Yep. Of course he has one. Did I just see a helmet? Sweet. I got a helmet now. I just got a helmet. Look how glorious and cool I look with that dumb helmet on. Oh, we better get this.
Want me to take a look at
Yeah, let's have Juice Lips Williams open that bad boy up for us. What do we got here? A Mask of the Imperium. Oh. Maybe heavy boots. Well, that's better. So we got to put those on. Mask of the Imperium. Requires 17 dexterity, 13 cunning. Dang, that seems like it should be good. But I can't put it on. Alright, let's see here. Well, maybe I'm supposed to be putting it on my other characters, though, you know? Like, maybe one of them can wear it. No. No, they can't. Accessories. Alright. Just making sure. So now, we should be able to unlock that door up here. So let's mosey on up and see if we can find any Mandarin ducks for sale in the game. That would be nice. Oh, look at all this. We'll take it. We'll take... Whoa!
This is it. Grandfather's will.
Why did that
Mother
happen?
needs to see this as soon as possible.
What the hell happened to her? Let's go.
We'll take it to her right now.
Oh, maybe I should have looked around the building more now. Oh well.
Blood's blood and all.
Well, whatever.
You are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly.
The hell kind of camera angle is this?
You sold my children into servitude.
I thought it was about to crash there for a second, I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us. We found the will.
He forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything. Here, read it.
I should maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her. The estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
The estate is ours, or keep reading, or... Let's hear it, let's
Check
hear
out
it.
the part where Gamlen is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
Gamlen, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra.
That piece of shit!
Is so much more important than money.
It is.
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
I mean, for God's sake, the guy kind of looks like a poor man's Christopher Walken. What are you gonna do?
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
What'd you expect was gonna happen with this guy?
I stayed, and on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra. Look.
Well, she was definitely the better looking of the two.
I shouldn't have done it, but I did.
I mean, look at that guy.
Nothing I can do to get it back.
He just looks like a
I
weasel.
don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make her willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Yeah.
Then I had better get started.
You have to go to Taco John's every single day. Alright, so we successfully snooched the gooch. And that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Alright, Beth, what do you got for us?
Why don't you go pick up something at the market? You could use some air.
What? Hey!
Darlie, get the hell out of here. You ruined our life.
I can't believe Gamlen stole Mother's entire inheritance.
Life of Ryan, how you doing? I don't have the coin. I do not have the coin.
That's the worst part.
I'm broke as hell. We're poor people now in this
Turn
game.
against you.
Don't compare yourself to him.
Person than Gamlen could ever be.
Well, hopefully we'll be out of here soon. You know, when we went to look for that will, I thought we were doing it for Mother, for what she lost. I didn't realize how much it would mean to me. To know I had grandparents who didn't hate me.
They just didn't know
They
you.
might have been all right with the Ferelden thing, but just imagine if they'd known you were an apostate.
You're such a wretch. I was just hoping it would be different this time. Here in Kirkwall. We're not running away again. We're coming home.
Don't get too
Let's see
comfortable.
if Mother gets us that mansion. I don't want to call anywhere Uncle Gamlen is home.
Yeah, that guy's a scumbag.
Has he moved that bowl of porridge since we've been here? It's been a year. I can't even remember what it was like to have a place of our own.
What? This was supposed to be in a whole year now already?
If they'll give me a clean bed and my own sheets.
What? The years actually went by? That is not how I was feeling like things were going. That is hilarious to me for some
This is a
reason.
picture of Mother. She looks like you.
Where did you get that? Was it at the estate? Let me see. Is it? I think this is Mother's betrothal.
Excuse me there,
portrait from when
folks.
she was supposed to marry
I'm a
the
tired
Count.
old man today.
You can see the ring.
I'm gonna say you seem excited.
You like it?
I love it.
Well, then you can freaking have it, I guess.
Mother's always been so sad and worried. All because of my cursed magic.
Where is the mom? Did
I
she
always
die?
wished there was
It
some
turns
way
out
to
she
take
died
that
because
burden off her.
they've been here for a year
No doubt
already.
A reminder of a time when she still knew how to smile.
'Cause they're kind of talking about her like she's gone. Oh no, she's just right there. Hello, mother.
When I told your grandmother I was marrying your father,
This one is kind of weird, right?
she said my children would be mongrels. My father wanted to lock me in, but she told him it's her life.
It's
let
like,
her
how
work
long
it.
are we going to be doing
I
this
wrote to her,
little
"We need to be
family drama?
She never wrote back. I'm glad she didn't die hating me.
Sounds like a bitch, I gotta say it.
I'm glad I never had to meet any of your family.
When I was a girl, your grandmother was the young, beautiful, noble mother all my friends...
She's like, listen here,
She might
asshole.
have had a hard time accepting it at first, but she would have loved you.
Okay, okay, okay. Sorry I was a douche. I just couldn't help it.
He
I
was
just couldn't
such a
help it.
little boy. Never had a knee that wasn't scraped or trousers without holes.
You can just be like, forget this. I'll just be
He
I'll
was
be
so
nice.
young. Never got to be the man he wanted.
I just keep thinking there's something we could have done. It's killing me. I remember that awful creature reaching down and 18 years of loving.
Dude, this is ridiculous, man. For the fact that since we got here a whole year has went by, that is over my head. Like, what? What the? Dude, this is no wonder the first time I played this game I was like not impressed.
It was my fault it was Carver. I miss him.
I'm trying to remember how far did I even get the first time I played. I honestly don't remember. It's so not memorable to me.
I've written to the Viscount. I've an audience for after Bartrand's expedition leaves. I couldn't do anything for Carver, but with luck, I could at least give us a home.
Okay. It'd be funny if I went to the next quest and it was like, oh, I can't believe it's been 10 years. Oh my gosh, what the heck, man. Alright. Nothing good in here.
I hope Mother convinces the Viscount to give us the estate.
I've had word from Lothering. They are rebuilding.
Yeah. Like I'm trying to give it a fair chance this time around, though. You know what I mean? Just like a super. I can't figure out how to get to this place. By the way, I have to access it from here. I have no idea how to get there. So let's go. Let's go here. I guess there's quests to be done there. The way it should be. Long way home. What's with the mail? Should I go there and see what's the deal with the mail? How do I check the mail? Is it? Oh, it's at the writing desk, I bet. Yeah, the bone pit. Hawk. So I'm gonna try to get, like, yeah, it definitely does feel like a different game, like a lot different. Magic Mike. How you doing, Kylene? So that's the first time I got called Magic Mike. Maybe I should be like doing some Magic Mike style dancing for you guys. Just kidding, I won't put you through that. 2 is working great. No issues so far with part 2. No crashes. Which kind of makes me, in a way, it kind of makes me mad. Like, I would rather that part 2 was the one that didn't work than part 1. Because, you know what I'm saying? That would be so much better. Anyway, though, the Bone Pit. Let me see what it says. Hawk, if you're looking for work, there's a rich merchant in Hightown who's got trouble with his mining operation. If you haven't heard of the Bone Pit, the locals say it's cursed. I don't put much stock in it, but I had to turn down the job because of marchers in my crew making the rest superstitious. Go speak to Hubert Bartier in the Hightown Market if you're interested. From me, Ran. Okay, cool. So, yeah, 1 is definitely the best one. Because even the third one, I was like, it's not as good as the first one. I always... And, you know, that new one coming out, I already forgot what it's called. But the new Dragon Age, but, man, I do not have high hopes because, I mean, let's face it. EA, you know? If only BioWare would have remained what it was back in the day, you know? That was... Peak BioWare was freaking awesome. Let's see here. Alright, let's get out of this place. Veilguard, yeah. I'm just worried. I hope that it's actually... It would be great if it was awesome, you know? But, we'll see. We'll see. Hey, since you're here, Kylene, maybe you can help me out here. How the heck do I get... Yeah. And it's just like, I don't know, man. Does anything even impress me anymore these days, you know? We've been let down so many times that pretty much nowadays, like, I can't even just go by a video. Stuff can sometimes look cool and it's horrible, you know what I mean? Sometimes stuff that looks horrible, I sit down and play, it turns out to be awesome, you know? So, like, you just never know. You gotta try it for yourself. You can't even trust anybody's opinion anymore. People are so ridiculous. Somebody might pretend like a game is a total piece of crap because of some minor political issue that they disagree with just happens to be in the game, even if it's not that big of a deal in the game, you know? Like, it's one thing if you have a game completely influenced by politics, that's shitty, right? But it's like, it'd be like if you hated Final Fantasy 16 because that one dude in it's gay. Like, it's not even a big deal. Alright, let's see here. I still am trying to figure out how to get to this hanged man. The old gray matter. I'm trying to figure out how... you have to access that place from here, but I'm seeming to have trouble on figuring out how it is that you access it from here.
Me?
It doesn't seem... Gamlen's house? No. Oh my gosh, it's right there. I feel like an idiot. It actually says. It actually says that it's right there.
I'll give them plenty of
So if it doesn't let me in there, it probably is because I have to do missions.
Just scared shitless of you. That's my...
Well, it's letting me in. Because there was a guy, there was somebody in here I'm supposed to talk to. I guess him.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads.
Yes.
Barton can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
How do we do that?
I've fought Darkspawn, but I've never been to the deep roads.
Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Problem solved.
Like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messer, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Ferelden.
Lorene?
We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is.
I don't know if I trust this
I'll keep
Lorene.
my contacts. See if I can drum up any other work.
Alright. Alright. So that's really all I needed to come here for. Look at this fancy place.
Do you ever wish you lived in Orzammar?
Great ancestors.
You talking to me, lady?
You know what Orzammar is? It's cramped tunnels.
Nora, come back to me! No!
And every person there thinks he's better than you because his great-great-great-grandfather made a water clock or something.
Everybody in here's just hanging out, getting drunk? Okay. I think we're done here.
What it would be like?
How many crashes so far, Grando? 0 on Dragon Age 2. I'm sure that you already saw this, but I tried to do every fix possible on Dragon Age Origins earlier today. And I felt like every time I tried to fix something, it started crashing worse. The only thing that I didn't get to do that some people recommend was to play the game through the EA Play application rather than Steam. But I don't know if you saw my video earlier. When you link your account, it's supposed to recognize all your EA games, and it showed the other two Dragon Age games, but it was acting like I didn't own Dragon Age Origins. And I was like, oh, how convenient that game, they're like, oh, it's you don't have that game. They know that shit's broken. Such a bummer. Now I'm just going to have to wait till I'm over it and play it on the PS3 one day. It'll be like a year from now, probably. And I'll be like, alright, I'm finally going to play Dragon Age Origins on the PS3. But who knows if that day will ever come now. Nah, dude. Nah. They made it to where some games in Steam now, you don't require a CD key. So they don't have one. Like when you buy them. And these Dragon Age games are one of them. You cannot, there is no way to see the CD key for Dragon Age Origins in Steam. Real great, nice, real nice, you know? Real great.
So, what do you do, Aveline?
You know I'm a guard. Why are you asking?
I mean in your off-duty hours.
So I've requested for it to be refunded.
Heard of it, I hope.
These are my off-duty hours.
Even though it was only $3. Just to be like, screw you, I don't want your broken game. This one at least isn't broken. Is it as good as a game of Dragon Age Origins? Hell no. But at least it works. It is kind of a letdown as soon as you start playing this game after coming from Dragon Age Origins. You're like, what? You can only be a human? Human only in this one?
If you're seeking aid...
Makes me feel like they were getting a little lazy on the sequel.
We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
I'm looking for someone.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden...
Haunted by the spirit of mobile games.
We're out of the Blight path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm gonna try to get into that one next. If I actually, we'll see how long I can go on this game before I'm like, I actually just don't want to play it. And when that moment happens, or if I actually beat this game, then I'm gonna do Dragon Age Inquisition.
We see what our people face in Kirkwall.
Now, you know, for those of you who have been watching my channel for a while, everyone knows I took like a crazy long hiatus, like a year long.
And yet he needs to hide.
And so I've just recently returned, and I'm still thinking about what I want to stream, how I want to stream it. Maybe I don't even have a plan.
No one's that selfish.
Maybe I just stream what I want to stream when I want to stream it. You know?
He's certainly grim enough. I've never seen a man
A seance to communicate with the spirit. Dude,
good
it is such a craziness.
I suppose you can seek him out. Anders certainly hasn't.
I hope somebody who works at EA
Look for the lit lamp
sees that video I made on the off chance and at least feels a little bit embarrassed that they work at such a piece of shit company. And it's like we didn't already know that EA was a piece of crap, right? We've known this for a long time. We've known for a long time that EA is a shitty a shitty publisher. We've known this. But it was just like salt in the wound. Salt in the wound when Dragon Age Origins would not work. Just salt in the wound. And I think that's kind of what made me even more mad. Because it was just like, God dang it, EA. EA strikes again. Their shittiness. You know, Kingdom Come Deliverance is a game that I have...
The children are eating sawdust. I haven't eaten all day.
For real, Grando. But Kylene, Kingdom Come Deliverance, that's a game that I have not even tried. I've not even played it. I've been told by many people who I trust that I should check it out, that it's actually a cool game. So maybe one day I'll play that. You can always get it for so cheap now, too. I always see it for like $5.
Hey, we heard you in there, asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town.
And I may...
Ain't gonna happen to him.
Are you threatening me?
Does this really seem like a good idea?
I might do a thing where, like...
Show these folks a little Ferelden justice.
I play multiple different games, and then maybe, you know, like, I cycle through them and come back to them. I may do that, because there are other games I want to play, not just Dragon Age, obviously. Like, I'm still working my way through Final Fantasy XIV. Like, I'm still trying to get actually into Dawn Trail, because I was so lazy that I didn't play through Endwalker when it came out. The second one looks cool, man. The second one looks cool, too. So that's why, like, you know, maybe I gotta get on... Maybe I should get on that and play Kingdom Come Deliverance. Maybe, like, right before the second one comes out, I should play. Maybe I should stream it.
Admirable restraint, Bethany.
For a mage, you mean?
I could also say...
For a mage, you mean? Then you know what game I'm gonna have to play on here. The PC version of Oblivion. If I'm gonna specialize in games that are hard to get working, then PC Oblivion that's gonna be top of the list. I'll start my video out where I'm watching Nathan's video of him trying to play it. We're going to Dark Town, yeah, yeah. We're going to Dark Town. We're going to Dark Town, yeah.
Freedom.
Skyrim mod pack speedrun. I'm that kid with their mouth and nose pressed to the Warhorse Studios glass with hands going, open, 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 open. Let me in. Gimme! Wait, how do I go? Oh, I better go in here. Oh my god, they're sucking that guy's juice right out of him. Look at it there. Oh, man. Oh, man. Dude, he's into it. Did you see that face? What am I watching here? What did they just do to that guy? I feel like I walked in on something I don't want to see. Uh-oh.
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation.
Listen, dude, you just need to calm down. Jeez. Yeah, I'm curious about that, Grando. I'm curious about that, too. Are you the Grey Warden?
Strange occupation for a warden. Aren't you more about paint and death, not healing and salvation?
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
Let me buy your information. Tell me, or else. I'm gonna say I want your help.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blight.
Legacy of Kain reboot.
You can't
Hopefully it's cool. Hopefully they do a good job.
I'm not interested. Although, a favor for a favor. Does that sound
That's
like
pretty
a fair
cool.
deal? You help me, I'll help you.
What's the
Let's be
favor?
more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area, but there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend, a mage, a prisoner in the wretched gallows.
Look at this sweet red dragon from D&D, guys.
Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
I'm using this for a custom game piece in Talisman, where you have to fight a dragon at the end. Pretty freaking rad. I don't know why, I just saw it sitting back there and decided to show y'all. We'll just set them right there for now. Okay, anyway, back to the game.
That's all. I might just take my chances with the Darkspawn.
If we fight the Templars, it is because they decide that anyone who befriends a mage deserves
Yeah.
death without questioning.
As just as his cause is, it scares me. I don't want to give the Templars another reason to hunt us.
I mean, I don't trust
These
this
are my
guy.
terms. If you want my aid with your expedition, meet me in the Chantry tonight.
I don't know if we got any Final Fantasy 4 fans, but I also have a miniature that we painted up that I had somebody print, like 3D print for me, so I could actually make Gulbez from Final Fantasy 4 be a boss in my Talisman game. Pretty rad. I even got like a little custom card made for him. Pretty sweet. Alright, anyway. Final Fantasy IV, that's like the game. Final Fantasy IV is the game that got me into RPGs, period, when I was a kid. That was like my gateway. I mean, I like played the original Legend of Zelda on Nintendo when I was a kid, before Final Fantasy IV, known as Final Fantasy II back then, came out on the Super Nintendo. But that was like the one for me that I was like, oh, okay. I freaking love Final Fantasy IV. And it made me just want to play every RPG. It just got me into it. It would be so cool to do like a Final Fantasy IV. You know, it's funny, dude. That's the part of the game that I'm at in Final Fantasy XIV. At the part where Gulbez is the Gulbez stuff is happening. It's so cool. That is actually the part that I am at, where you have to like go into that void and there's like that one chick. What is she called again? I already forgot what her name is. But the girl that's from the void like sort of helps you out, and you bring her back to the elephant people city. Whatever it's called, I forgot. Those weird elephant people. The elephant race. And there's the one dude that's the dragon. That's like the king of that land. But yeah, that whole Golbez part is where I'm at, and it's so cool because you get to fight all the fiends. Yeah, I have played the After Years. I played the After Years immediately as soon as it was available to an American audience. I love Final Fantasy IV. I'd love to see a like a hardcore, awesome remake of that game, but let's face it, we're never gonna get that. They're never gonna do that. The Final Fantasy IV DS remake is the best we're gonna get as far as a remake goes. Some people don't like the Final Fantasy IV remake for the DS. I actually thought it was pretty cool. I liked it. I did like it. I mean, it's pretty much exactly the same as the regular game, just with like little DS-style 3D graphics and some voice acting added in. I thought it was alright. But I am a big fan of Final Fantasy IV, so, you know. I'll take about anything I can get with that game. It was just like the first video game I think I ever played where it had like such interesting and cool characters. And then, you know, of course, after that, then I got to play Final Fantasy VI, back then, known as Final Fantasy III, and oh my god. I was like mind blown by that game. Like, it felt like a... It just was insane, it felt like, back then, you know, because I got to play it when it first came out. What an adventure that was. What an adventure. What are all these... Like, where am I actually... Where do I need... So I can choose to go at day or night. I want to see what's going on up here. I have some kind of quest here. Stardew Valley, but I have one little bitch about it. It's missing a flagpole for the mayor's shorts. You know, I've never tried to play Stardew Valley, and I probably would like it. Because I used to love playing Harvest Moon back on the Super Nintendo days. Like, I think nothing, most of the other Harvest Moons, I feel like, compared... The one on Super Nintendo, that's the one for me. That was the best one, I think. I'm sure that there's another one out there that's decent, but I don't know. I feel like the more that game goes on, the more it loses its charm. And there's always some kind of game of that nature trying to come out to be the next new one, and...
I am ready. They are not.
I own quite a few of those types of games on the Nintendo Switch. And, you know, I can get into them for a while at first, but then they usually get old. You know, I played the GameCube Harvest Moon. It wasn't bad. Dude, that whole Sanctuary Island thing that you can do in Final Fantasy XIV is pretty wild. I just kind of played around with it for a second. I haven't really done that much of it. I guess I'm going to save messing around with that to where I don't actually have any story content left to do. But dang, they like put a whole farming life sim into Final Fantasy XIV, it seems like. Pretty wild. Yeah, dude, I actually have played a couple of the Rune Factories. They're pretty good. It's like Harvest Moon, but also with combat elements added into it. It's really not bad if you like those kind of games. And there's that one game... Dude, me too. I'm like a during when COVID first happened in Animal Crossing, dude, I straight up become a billionaire, if you know what I mean. I was going hard on Animal Crossing during COVID. I eventually just got to a point where I'm like, I think I'm done with it, you know? Like, I played it long after the ending of the game. But I just got to a point where I was like, okay, I've had enough of it. I've had enough. I played the shit out of it, though. I played a ton of that game. But what was that one game? Square Enix did a game, and now oh yeah, I think it was called like Harvestella. And that game would have been really cool. I do think that's a cool game, but it would have been a lot better. They made like the time limit element of it too strict. Like, they should have been a little more lenient with the time and how fast the days and nights go by in that game. And it would have been a whole lot better, I think. But, dude, still to this day, love the look of that game. Love all the art style. It looks so cool. It's just too bad that they a little bit dropped the ball on it, in my opinion. Oh, look, we actually are fighting spiders now. Freaking cool. Y'all know I love fighting spiders on this channel. Maybe we'll get to fight Lolth, the Spider Queen. In this. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Alright. We're running around, trying to find some stuff. Whoa, Dalish hunters.
Old Shemlin, your kind are not welcome among the Dalish.
Listen, I don't want any trouble.
I was given an amulet for someone named Marathari.
How do you know that name?
Wait, this is the one the Keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin? I thought he'd be an elf.
Enter the camp. Keeper Marathari has been waiting for you.
Cause trouble. And you'll
If you're talking about that spider thing, it's because I was playing that game V Rising, and dude, I don't know if I just suck at that game, but
I was told to bring you this
the spiders in that game are fucking brutal. Like, they are hardcore to fight. Like, you'll be fighting them and they're kicking your ass, and like, everything else I was having no issues fighting. But the spiders, like, they're kicking your ass, and then they shoot you with the web and roll you up in a cocoon, and you break out of it, and 3 more spiders come out with you, and you gotta fight all them too. And they were like slaughtering me over and over, it felt like. I guess got to a point I was running away from them. But like, I'd be like fighting grizzly bears and boss named wolves, no problem. And humans, but the spiders in that game are straight brutal, dude. Straight brutal. I actually do want to play V Rising again, though. I am going to play it again. It is grindy, and there is a lot of resource gathering to do, but there's just something about the style of the game that I like so much. I want to play it some more. I think maybe I'll try to play it like a multiplayer a little bit or something, see how that goes.
A dragon fell from the sky, charred some darkspawn, then asked me to...
I love the art and style of the game and how it looks, and
I will pray that Miss Hal watches over.
I really like a lot of things about it. It's very cool.
Taken to an altar at the top of the mountain and given a Dalish rite for the departed. Then return the amulet to me.
Okay.
Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you. She will see to it the ritual is done. And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you when you go.
Excuse me there, folks. I sneezed out my Williker. As you wish.
If that's what you want.
It isn't what I want.
I would love to see them take a game, like, I would love to see an RPG made that plays for the most part and looks like V Rising. That would be awesome. Like almost like thank you for that blessing. It's like you're a cleric almost. We got a cleric in the chat. What was I saying? Like, have you ever played those like ARPGs that are like the I can't, I'm probably getting the name wrong, but it's like the legendary glorious adventures of Van Helsing. They're like a series of action RPGs that are like kind of like Diablo-esque. It would be cool to do a V Rising kind of like that, but it doesn't have to be so focused on firing millions of projectiles with ridiculous hordes of enemies coming at you. It would be nice to see somebody make an ARPG with an isometric type view like that was a little more normal and not a straight up Diablo clone. If everybody knows a good one of those, you let me know. It's one that's not a Diablo clone, but is like an isometric RPG like that. It would be awesome to find a good one. Like a modern good one. Yeah, we don't need no survival mechanics in them. That is annoying. Like, if I want to play a survival game, I'll play a survival game. I'm not trying to play a survival game when I'm playing an action RPG. Or if there is survival elements in an action RPG, they need to be so very light. Like, so light that it doesn't even feel like people who like survival games would laugh at it and make fun of it. You know what I mean? Like, that light. Like, maybe you can build a base, and that's part of the thing, but it's not like you actually have to really build a base, you know what I mean? You don't have to go out and harvest a bunch of material. You actually... See, like, that's the thing. That's the thing. I know I'm getting a little sidetracked here, but I used to play Ultima Online back in the day when it was new. And the way how it worked in that game is, like, you could buy a house, and you could place it. Like, you'd buy a deed, and you could just place your house, and there it was. You had a house, right? You didn't have to actually sit and build it. And I feel like now in games that are trying to go the direction and try to be like the next Ultima Online, even though nobody ever pulls it off, is, they try to make it too survival-ish. You know what I mean? Like, they make a sandbox RPG, but they're like, but you need to actually build your house brick by brick and harvest all the material. That's not what we're wanting. It's not what we're wanting. We want to be able to have a sandbox RPG where we can build a community, but it's not a survival game. You know what I mean? That's not the point of it. It's an MMORPG where you can create like a custom village. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. There are so many fans out there that are like, this is what we want, and it doesn't seem like anybody wants to make it happen. And it's not just with that game, it's with tons of different games. Tons of different kind of games. Developers, I don't know, man. A lot of developers, it's like they don't understand what kind of games people really want. And then you have, like, indie developers that will be trying to do things like that, but they just don't have the funding, or half of them don't get their feet up off the ground to really get going.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name.
Or they will have a game that they're making that is cool, and then for some stupid reason, this is what happens every time, they listen to a vocal minority that ruins the direction of the game. I don't mind rambling.
You'll have to work harder than that to offend me. My name's Hawk.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The Keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago.
In case you guys wonder why I leave my cell phone on when I stream and you can actually hear text messages going off, is because I actually own 2 restaurants. So I have to make sure that it's not some sort of an emergency going on with the restaurant. I'm sitting here streaming a video game, you know what I'm saying? So I have to... That's why I do that. Could be worse.
The cold and the dirt. Kirkwall's not brown enough for me. But hey, no dark.
You can't hear the character dialogue in this?
Not brown. The dirt and muck gave it character. We should go. Your task is for Asha Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
Let's get this over with.
Are you saying that you guys can't hear the dialogue of the actual game that I'm playing right now, or is it because I wouldn't shut up?
You are not enough.
Oh, you know what? I know why. I know why. I actually know why. I forgot because when I was streaming, the one yesterday, I had to do it in a different way or else it wouldn't work. Let me just turn it up some on here. It'll be louder for me, but whatever.
Please, keep turning skeletons.
Is it louder now?
But I never... Right. Not literally. Happy to help. I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone. I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
Zoot doot 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 doot. Alright, take this, fiend. Oh, I got a new move. Oh, lads. I wonder why. I wonder what's the deal. What am I doing wrong, I wonder. Let me see what it sounds like to me. The ending of the game. But I just got to a point where I was like, okay, I've had enough of it. I've had... I don't know, it sounds pretty good. I think it sounds pretty good on my end. Like, I just was playing the video off of my phone. I think it actually sounds pretty good. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oops, I'm going the wrong way now. Alright, so we're gonna run up in here and see if we can find any horse legs.
Found someone to take you from here.
Damn straight, grandfather of tulips.
Finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
Granny Tulips, come into the wind.
Story here.
I have made my choice. And I will save our
The spirit of console games of the past is here, I bet. Dude, everything is getting haunted up in here. Be gone, foul ghost! So nice mountain you got.
Sundermount seems very mountainous today, doesn't it? Lots of rock and hillside.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Let's go. We should hurry.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, there's the Sundermount Passage. This lady's coming with me?
Sorry. You're not really seeing the Dalish at their best.
Oh, come on,
We're
lady.
people that look out for each other.
I believe you. You don't have to explain it
It's
to
not
me.
today, apparently.
Are you alright?
Is there anything I can do to help?
It's kind of you to ask.
Dude, I think she might be haunted.
I'm fine. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through.
Alright, then.
Let's go. Ashabelana isn't known for her patience.
Alright, cool, cool. Let's see if we can get to Taco John's if we go down through here, or maybe a Long John Silver's. A physical Switch game is a counterspell. Dude, it's been a minute since I bought a physical Switch game. Like, not only have I not been streaming for like a whole year straight, but I haven't really played that much video games at all. I've been sleeping on it. I'm trying to think, what games did I even play while I was gone? If any. Like, did I not play anything the whole time? Dang, man, I really did not play much. I really did not play much. Like, before I started streaming again for like a good month, I was going hard on Final Fantasy XIV to try to get caught up to play Endwalker. And I got all the way through Endwalker, and now, like I said earlier, I'm in that middle content. But outside of that, I haven't played crap, man. I did play the crap out of Dragon's Dogma 2 when that came out, though. I did do that. But But that was still pretty close to back when I stopped streaming. I feel like maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't even know now. I can't remember. It does seem like that was close to that, though. Get out of my face, you son of a gun. Let's get some of that spider chew out of there. Have a little taste of that juice. Alright, let's see. How about let's go to the mountain graveyard. My first game was Pac-Man on Atari. I'm trying to think. My actual legitimate very first game. First video game. I'm pretty sure it was Super Mario on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I think that was my first one. It was that, and then after, and Zelda. That was my two first games. Now, it's possible, I don't... Because I can barely remember, because, you know, this is I was like 5 years old.
One moment.
I can barely remember, but I feel like my dad had a friend that had an Atari, and I mean, I know I remember that, because that was how I played E.T. on Atari back in the day. He actually had that game, and I played it. But I can't remember if I actually was at my dad's friend's house with him, and they let me play Atari before I had a Nintendo and Mario. Or not.
Yes, it was blood magic.
I can't remember if that was like later or not. Dude, I know dude, that game is hard as crap, Milon's Secret Castle. That game is hard as a motherfucker.
Sure, demons are very helpful. Right up until...
Dude, I feel like kids nowadays, they're picky. They're picky about games compared to our old generations. Like, dude,
be careful up ahead.
I remember a time when I was let's just put it like this. When I was a kid, you would get to rent a game from like a video store.
The elders came here to sleep.
And it would be a piece of shit sometimes, but it didn't matter. That was the game that you had to play. So you'd play it anyway. You would play the shit out of that piece of crap game. It might be a game that you can't even beat the first level. You would try to beat that first level the whole time you had that thing checked out. And if you never could beat it, that was that. Now, to be honest, because we had to do that back then, we actually got good at games that most people would be giving up on immediately. You know? Some of the games that I really enjoy from back then, because I bothered to get good at it, even though it may not have been the best game ever, that people nowadays would probably not even give a chance. But there are some old games that I love from the old days that are just probably considered unplayable by people today. There it is. That's him, dude. The arcane horror. That is the console ghost of the past. He ran all the way. What a coward, dude. He ran that far away. Come on now. I'll give him a little smack right in the gooch. Dude, he is... We gotta put this guy down. He is getting dangerous. Now for the skellies. Those skeletons actually look pretty dang cool, right? Those actually look awesome. I'm just gonna say, those look cool. I like those. Well, what's going on here? What is that? Some kind of vampire guy or something? A shadow warrior? Wow. Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, it's a classic right there. Dang, Mr. C, that's old school right there. The Berenstein Bears. Oh, man. I don't even know there was a Berenstein Bears game. I don't know why, for some reason, that's hilarious to me. I don't know why that's funny. Berenstein Bears, the game. Oh, look, there's her again.
Here we are. One of the...
What the hell did she just say?
I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am? Beyond that title.
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly.
Bend the knee.
So refreshing.
Dude, this witch in this game, Flemeth looks cool as shit, though. I will say that.
My amulet to end
I will play a game where we can be Flemeth. We made a
I
deal.
agreed to deliver the amulet, though you could have told me you were inside it.
Just a piece.
Witch of the Wilds.
But it was all I needed. A bit of security, should the inevitable happen. And if I know my...
Oh man, that is hilarious. The Berenstein Bears. Are you a bad enough dude to identify words with the Berenstein Bears?
You have plans, I take it.
Destiny awaits us both, dear boy.
Do you guys remember on Super Nintendo there was games with Chester Cheetah? There was, I think there's 2 of them.
A word of advice.
Chester Cheetah, the game.
We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet.
Imagine if they still did that nowadays.
Watch for that moment.
It costs too much to develop video games nowadays, so that's why we don't really see those hilarious ad games anymore. But imagine, like, if they announced on PS5 that Chester Cheetah was getting his own game.
What should I do?
Oh, man.
Become a dragon. You could never be a dragon.
Red Dot, the 7-Up. That's the 7-Up game, right? Dude, some of those ad games, we'll call them, some of those were good. Some were, I thought, were good. Like, dude, I was a fan of Yo Noid back in the day. The Domino's Pizza game, Yo Noid on the Nintendo. I was a fan. I was a fan of that game. I had a copy of that game, and I thought it was actually sweet. Dude, you know what actually was a super fun game on the Nintendo if you actually had somebody else to play it with you, a second player? Which I did, because Dave. Dude, Nintendo, Spy vs. Spy, by the Mad Magazine guy, thing. Spy vs. Spy on the NES. That was a really fun two-player game to play, man. And it's sweet music for a Nintendo game, I always thought. Dude, is that real? Like, it's like a fan-made game? Yo Noid 2? That's awesome. I'm gonna have to play Yo Noid 2. Dude, I freaking loved Yo Noid back in the day. I was a fan, dude, because the game, right? I mean, dude, Spy vs. Spy was freaking awesome, dude. It was so good. Pretty much, there was like a couple different items that you had to have to escape the level. And you could hide them and plant traps and stuff like that to try to get the other guy to lose or die, you know, because you was with one guy versus the other guy. And you had to collect all the things and be able to escape before the other person did. Oh, man. It was super fun to play on two-player. It was not as fun to play on one player because you're playing against the computer, but when you're actually playing with somebody else and they're actively, for real, trying to beat you, and for one thing, they can see the screen, what you're doing on the screen. It was like the first split-screen game I ever played, technically, and it might have been the first one ever, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? But, yeah, dude, I used to love some Spy vs. Spy. But yeah, Yo Noid. I liked that game so much when I was a kid. As hilarious as this is. I was disappointed. Mostly because of my fandom of the Yo Noid game. I was so disappointed in Domino's when they quit using the Noid. They tried to bring him back like all these years later, and it just wasn't as cool, though. It just wasn't as good. It didn't even stick. They should have never got rid of him to begin with. They should have been Yo Noiding the fuck out. And never given up on it. These companies are cowards. Like, even Ronald McDonald is pretty much retired, you know?
Is this really where the
He used to have his own games. Dude, that Ronald McDonald game on the Sega Genesis is freaking hilarious. And you can tell that they were like, whoever developed that game was like, really, they took it serious, man. That Ronald McDonald game on the Sega Genesis is... Now that's a McDonald's game right there. It's a masterpiece. Oh
Working
man.
your way up will be fun. Alright, that was a lie. It won't-
No, I actually don't know why. I just figured that they were like, Noid isn't working anymore, let's get rid of him. I have no idea why they ditched him.
For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
Yeah, I'll come back later.
Of course. But only because you used that "you kicked my puppy" voice.
Thank you.
Oh wow, I'm so cool.
I mean it though.
Come on. Something cool happened in this game. So I've been playing now for 2 hours and 25 minutes. And the game's just not cool. I mean, it looks cool, right? Like if I just saw this as a screenshot, I'd be like, oh, that looks like something I would like. That looks like something I would like, you know? But I don't know, man.
Templar jurisdiction. I am sorry for your loss, mistress. But I can
Look at
offer
this
your
guy.
son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but
The Templars can
Dang, man. That is crazy.
can we help this woman?
That means that when they tried to bring the Noid back finally after all those years, they were like, I think it's been long enough. Let's try to bring back the Noid. Hmm? And it didn't work.
I'm guessing that Templar
That's
wasn't
crazy,
going to offer your
dude.
son his good
That's almost
wishes.
crazy. Dude, Domino's...
I am Ariane. My boy, Fainrian.
Oh,
He's all I
man.
have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him
Like
to
the,
But his connection to the
the
faith
pizza bomb guy. Remember that? Remember that guy?
in his mind. I would rather lose
Wasn't that a Domino's driver, or am I getting that wrong? There's that whole crazy documentary on Netflix called Evil Genius about it. This shit's crazy. That shit is crazy.
No, please, you must find him before.
They should do a game. Domino's should do a video game that's like a dark video game based on Domino's. I mean, they might as well lean into their dark history.
Is a danger to the whole city if left untrained.
I'll bring your son back to safety, I promise.
Like imagine, and then after that, you'd get a pizza from Domino's. You might take a bite and be like, this pizza's fucking brutal, dude.
If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered.
Like Domino's, you know, they're not so good these days. They need to like.
Recently returned from Antiva. He's a
In
merchant
Dragon
with
Age
no
2, you can
family.
romance Varric, right? I think I remember that. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
That would be awesome, dude. Oh man.
My husband Wesley was a Templar. They're not all fanatics to be feared.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time.
Dude, the Burger King should actually get at Dude, that was like the best thing Burger King ever did, in my opinion, as far as advertising goes. I was a fan of those King commercials. I like that creepy ass Burger King. But they decided to retire that too. They were like, oh, it's a little too creepy. Dude, there's legit one of those Burger King commercials I remember where it's like insinuating that the Burger King is banging this guy's wife. And he comes home, and she makes him get in the closet, and the guy's looking around. He can tell that there's another man that's in the room, and he opens the closet door, and the king's hand just comes out with a burger on it. Like, what the fuck? That was a real commercial. Like, what in the holy crap, man? They should never have got rid of the king. That was the best.
Sunshine, I'm a dwarf. In case you missed that detail.
Dwarves aren't completely immune to
Yeah, dude, I feel like that's the last company that made games like that, was when Burger King made those Xbox games.
Who has time to worry about apostates with a merchant's guild
Yeah.
breathing down your neck?
In that case, I see.
There was 3 of them. There was the Sneak King, which, let's face it, that was the coolest one that they did just because of the whole concept of the king and what he's like, right? And then there was like a bumper car one, and I forget what the other one was. I know there was 3 of them. There was a bumper car one, the Sneak King, and then there was another one. I don't remember what it was, though. I don't know why I'm going up there. I'm getting distracted thinking about the Burger King. Oh, man. Sneaking. I'm like, dude, you could get, those were physical copies of games, you know what I'm saying? That was hilarious that even would happened. I feel like that was the last time a company tried something like that. So far. I could be wrong, though. There could have been other ones that slipped ones in I didn't know about. I'm looking for Fadrill. Was there a Czech scan? Like the cereal? Maybe they did, dude. If it was a mobile game, I don't count that. Any of those ones that does a mobile game, stupid. The mobile games aren't even real games. They're just tricks.
Perhaps you could stop jerking me around and tell me where your son is.
The boys and maids of Elvenblood.
I saw that they did a remaster of that old Disney Gargoyles game. I didn't realize they did that, but I saw it the other day and I was like, that's kind of cool. I don't know if I ever will play it, but it looked cool. It's the magic of my nostrils. It's the magic of my nostrils. Hopefully you can find some corn. This game has taken a long time to find any corn. Let's go to the gallows. It was a That's hilarious. A Doom. A Doom. It was like a Doom clone, but it was a text quest game. Oh, man. Some of the stuff people try to do is hilarious.
Are you a friend of his?
Yes, I would like to... Tell me about this guy, actually.
What is he like?
From his mother's description, he sounds much like any youngster we bring to the Circle. Frightened of his gift, resentful at losing his freedom, convinced he is the one exception to our laws. Hardly someone you would wish the power to murder people with his mind.
Let's try to help him, I guess.
Should have to face down demons alone.
That's so funny. That is hilarious,
I always
actually.
expect people to be more wary of their powers than touched by their struggles. If we do not find Fainriel soon, it will not matter. Either he will be taken by the demons, or by less mystical predators.
Look at this guy.
And I've said more than enough on the topic. This is a Templar matter, and we will be handling it.
Guy needs to see a barber. His hair looks stupid.
Seems like you Templars could use all the help you can get.
True. It is surely not in the lad's best interests to turn away anyone who seeks to find him. There is a Templar, former Templar, by the name of
Dude,
Samson.
they should. They should make another Trolls movie, but it's the old style of the Trolls. I know exactly what you're talking about, dude.
If Fainriel went to him, Samson...
A part of me was like, when I saw them make those Trolls movies and it wasn't those kind of Trolls, I was like, lame. They ruined them. It would be way more strange and cool if it was the original Treasure Trolls. Isn't that what they called them back then? Treasure Trolls? They had like they were like naked with like a jewel in their stomach and their hair was like whoosh. Or I remember like meeting certain kind of chicks, you know what I'm talking about? Certain kind of women that collected those, and you'd go in their room and they would have like 100 of those things. Yeah, the Treasure Trolls. They're like, I just love Treasure Trolls. They're so cool. I feel like the kind of women that collected treasure trolls nowadays are the same kind of women that says that they are witches and puts like crystals down into their bras and charges the crystals into the moonlight. I feel like that's the same kind of people. They went from treasure trolls to be like, let's put our own crystal in our gut. I think that's what happened. I could be wrong. But I think that's what happened. Dude, I actually don't remember those for some reason. The ninja ones, I don't remember that. You know, man, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I kind of lost interest in the storyline of this game when I was at this place for 5 minutes, and in the first couple of minutes, they were like, They're like, what? We might have to be here for a whole year? And then it felt like suddenly they were like, oh my gosh, we've been here for a whole year already. And I'm like, what? I felt like they did not do a good job making it seem like that they've been here for a whole year. You know? Like, I don't know. That kind of really took me out of it. I'm not gonna lie. Now we have Funko Pops.
Being a guardsman seems like a better life than being...
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I can't get into the Funko Pops.
Finally someone comes
I
to help me.
let me see. Do I own any Funko
Look a bit
Pops?
unseasoned, but I hope you'll do.
I own one Funko Pop, and it is of a jackalope. It's randomly of a jackalope. That's the only one I have.
Refugees. I sent others
Battle Trolls, dude. That's crazy. I don't remember those. Whoa! What just happened?
Competent to figure out what is going on.
What in the world? Something crazy has happened in my house, guys. Like, one of my monitors just like went out on me for some reason. I don't even know if I'm still streaming, to be honest.
The sooner the better.
What in the heck just happened?
Running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The bone pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
What in the heck is going on here? Let me see if I can figure this out. This is crazy. I feel like I know what's going on here, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to... This probably looks crazy if I'm still even live. It worked. That was crazy, man. That was the weirdest thing. Just out of nowhere. Alright, I figured it out. I guess I'm still alive. That's hilarious. Well, that was nuts. Alright. Anyway, what the heck was even happening here? That was crazy, dude. My monitor just went out somehow. Dude, maybe it's the ghost that you were talking about. Somehow, my the HDMI cable of one of my monitors just was like, boop, unplugged. Magically on its own. That's haunted right there. That's freaking haunted. What the heck am I even doing here? Let's go down there, I guess. The ghost of the treasure trolls of Christmas past.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. You've gained quite a reputation with the Red Iron Mercenaries.
I think it was this guy right here.
I find myself in need of someone with your special talents.
My special talents?
You don't mean my ability to juggle small rodents to Orlesian ballads.
If that is your greatest skill, then I have been misinformed. I am looking for muscle, not whatever it was you were just describing. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard.
This sounds too easy.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
Dude, you're right. This guy, there's something ain't right. I should not agree it, but I'm doing it.
Bring the fugitive
I'm doing it just for something to do. You know?
Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, sure, I'll agree with whatever you said. Hey, look at this lady. Dang, dude. Look at her go. Anyway. Are they talking to a dog? Weird. Hey, what's in this box? I'll take those boots. The Ring of the Magistar. I'm gonna wear that ring. The Dalish Amulet. Oh yeah, there we go. Heavy boots. Same as what I got. Okay, what about... Can this guy wear the ring? Here, you can have this ring. No, actually, I should give the ring to... What is she, a warrior? A mage? Let's give that ring to her, actually. What's this amulet do? Actually, the ring, what does it do again? Yeah, let's do that, I guess. Alright, cool. I guess we should I'm just going to auto-level these guys up. We're not even really taking this game too serious anyway. There we go. Alright, so let's go do a thing. Let's go do a thing in the game. May wage. Scream! Grandfather. Alright, so now we went to the Chantry. That's not even what I wanted to do. Anything to do in here? No. Let us leave this place. Let us leave this place. Oh, there we go. That works. So we want to go... I know that I need to go there at night. I kind of... Let's go see what... Let's do that bone pit thing. Ooh, look at this. Dude, I feel like I'm in a Lord of the Rings movie. Look at this, guys. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. It's just like Lord of the Rings. Alright. Let's see. So I should stream Gollum the game, dude. Oh, dude, I really should do that. I just don't want to pay. I just don't want to pay money for it. It would be hard to pay the money for the game. If I was like actually a popular streamer and I made money off doing this, I would totally stream it for sure, 100%. Then I would stream whatever anybody wanted me to stream. But you know, for me, this is just a casual hobby. But if I ever get, if I can ever get that game for like $5, I'll stream Gollum the game. It's got to be awful, dude. It looks so bad.
Needs a skilled enthusiast.
What are you talking about?
You can start making sense any time now.
My manners.
It cracks me up in this game. You just get all bloodied, and everybody's just like, "Yeah,
To help court the Canary.
I'm not even gonna wipe it off my face."
Make her think of the children. Those hornheads in Kirkwall have a powder that explodes.
Make guides for Gollum. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, dude. I am not paying $50 for that. No way.
He needs more power.
I doubt they will.
No, if you one of the levels of PlayStation Plus membership, I don't remember what level it is. It's not the basic one because that's all I pay for is the basic one. But one of the tiers, you can play Gollum the game for free if you pay for that tier. I mean, you know, for free. You know what I mean?
Are you up for some paid hunting?
All right, I'll step in for you.
Dude, I would almost be terrified to try to play the PC version of that game. It's got to be... I bet it is not optimized well. Oh, Gollum the game.
Meet me at the compound in Kirkwall. Get this right, and we'll be richly rewarded.
Is Gollum the game on the Switch? That might be it turned out to be the worst version of it, maybe. You know, I was always curious about checking out Hogwarts Legacy on the Switch, seeing what it actually is like on the Switch. It finally did come out on there, but I never bothered with it. Yes. Oops. Go back to the boneyard. Whoopsies. I thought that I was going... I need to go this way.
Cubit's miners must be a desperate lot to work here.
See, this is the kind of... Look how glorious this place is. This is the coolest thing I've done in the game so far, is just come to here. And look out over the... Look out over the... over the cliffs. Oh, yes. Dude, I thought that was Gollum sitting right there at first. But it's just a skeleton. Did I take the skeleton? This game is like if EA released a new FIFA game where you get to play as the guy who sweeps the parking lot. Dude, that would probably be better than most of their games that they put out anyway, so... I would at least maybe be interested in that. Take that, looter. I'm gonna go fight this looter over here. Dude, nowadays, if they made a game and one of the enemies was called looters, I feel like there would people be getting offended. This game is controversial now, that you're killing looters. Look at that beautiful campfire. For some reason, I kind of like the way that campfire looks, to be honest. Gollum looks like the unknown offspring of Dobby from Harry Potter and Tobey Maguire. Definitely looks like he's addicted to more than just the One Ring. Oh, man. Gollum.
There's the entrance to the mine.
Oh, the Bone Pit Mines. I love going there. It's one of my... It's really nice this time of year, the Bone Pit Mines. Oh my gosh, we are in Jurassic Park. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Again. Oh, never mind. It's actually dragons. In the first Dragon Age game, you get attacked by these things down in the caves that look like dinosaurs, not dragons. This is pretty cool. I'm getting to fight a dragon. This is something cool happened. Cool. Well, we're about almost 3 hours into the game, and I got to fight a dragon. So I mean, I'm gonna call that a win. That's a win right there for me. That's the coolest thing that's happened so far. There's a pile of bones. Maybe we'll get to fight another dragon down here. There is something over here. Let's see what that is. Is it just another dragon link? Oh. Cool. Like, the feeling that I'm getting about this game... Baby, Drake, 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 to Drake, to Drake, baby, Drake, 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 to Drake, to Drake, baby, Drake, 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 to Drake, to Drake, baby, Drake. Here's my opinion of this game right now. I'm really not caring about the story for some reason, which usually that's to me the most important thing about playing an RPG, is it having a cool story. It looks like maybe there are some of these little quests you get are kind of cool. Like this is, I can do this. I could go in here and fight dragons all day. You know, like that's cool. But the problem is the reason perhaps that I don't care about the story in the game is because I got screwed over for the first game. So maybe not being able to play through that game first has made me be like, whatever about this story. It could be tainted for me due to the patheticness of the first game, the first game's condition on the PC. I do remember also, Mr. C, I do also remember feeling that way originally when the game first came out. Because, like, dude, I went hard in Dragon Age. I was loving it, the first one. And then when the second one came out, I was all excited. And I remember playing it on, like, whatever console I played it on back then. And I remember being disappointed, and I didn't even finish the game. But, you know, this time around, I was trying to have a more open mind. And so I have, would I have been able to enjoy this one a little more had I got to actually play the first one like I wanted to. But no. EA is going to let us have that. They'll let us have this game, but they won't let us have Origins. Like, come on now. Well, for anyone interested in Dragon Age 2, this game runs great. It runs perfect. Like, I mean, I couldn't ask for a better performance out of the game itself, as far as how it runs goes. So it's a real shame. It's a real damn shame that the first one wouldn't run. Might be better playing Dragon Age Inquisition first. The story is good there. Can just read the lore you missed as well as the books if you want to. Yeah, I could do that. And I will give Dragon Age Inquisition a shot as well. Who knows? I definitely won't be doing any streams tomorrow because we got a Talisman game going down tomorrow, and that's going to probably take all night. Unless everybody cancels and doesn't show up to it. Which you never know. That happens. Then I'll stream. But I'll probably do another stream Monday for sure, and maybe on Monday night stream, who knows, maybe I'll have already moved on to Dragon Age Inquisition, or maybe I'll play something else. It'll just be whatever I feel like, probably.
You better get going.
Now I am, I'll let you guys in on a little secret, everybody who's watching right now.
But don't go that way. There's this huge...
I am going to soon,
Another dragon, and larger.
when Nathan comes back,
Should leave behind.
once Nathan finally returns, I will be regularly playing Pantheon with him. I will be doing that. I haven't played Pantheon at all yet. I don't know if I'm even going to end up liking it, but I'm going to play it anyway. Me and Nathan are going to play it. That'll make it fun anyway. Just playing with Nathan will make it fun enough. Even if I end up hating it. Or not necessarily hating it, but even if I'm like, oh sweet, a mature dragon. But even if I end up like being like, it's alright, and never would play it on my own time, I'll at least still keep playing it with Nathan. So we will be playing a little bit of Pantheon. Dude, look at this dragon. This is cool. See, this is a cool fight, right? This is actually cool, at least. This is cool. Like, just let us fight... Let us just run dungeons in this game all day and not worry about the story. Because this is cool. I'm glad I even played the game long as I did now, just to be able to do this cool dragon fight. This whole mission was actually a cool one, I gotta say. Just getting to come in here and fight the dragons, that's cool. Beans. Let's see, I did get this belt of the Chastened. Do I want to wear that? No, I don't know. I'll take that, how about? I'll trade that. Let's see. Well, let's put this helmet on. That'll be a fancy bowl. Oh, look how fancy I look now, guys. Look how fancy. No, wait. Would this be? No, that's not better. March of the Thunder boots. Let's put those on. Okay. What about... She can't use any of that. I don't feel like that's... Let's give her the belt. I don't know. I'm giving everything to Bethany for some reason. I'm just like, you know what? Let's let Bethany have all the cool stuff. All right, so he can't even wear it. Well, let's just see what this helmet doesn't seem like it's better than the Helm of Victory, but I just want to see what it looks like. All right, we saw what it looks like. We don't need it now. Oh, I still can't wear this. That's the one I was trying to put on, actually. All right, so we can't look at that. I gotta level up, though. Auto level up like a little bitch. You know, I kind of want to pick up the Mass Effect games and play through those again, too. That Legendary Edition. I haven't played through the Legendary Edition yet. I own them on the PS5, and I still haven't sat down and played through them. I always loved those. I thought those were great games back in the day when they first came out. Had a blast with them. There's so many games I could play on here. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. I guess I'm done here now, which is a shame. I wanted this mission to last forever. How the heck do I get out of here? Like, I feel like I see a little arrow right here. I don't, like, oh, I feel like a fool. So dumb. Yeah, I mean, it looks awesome, right? I mean, I played a little bit of the first one when I first bought it, but I just didn't end up sticking with it. And I thought it looked great. Played just as good as it did before, if not better. So yeah, I mean, it might be fun to get for the PC and play. It's on sale right now, you know? I should get it before it goes off sale. You can get the whole thing for like, I don't know, like $11 to get the whole trilogy on PC. Something cheap like that. The Wounded Coast. Let's go there. Yeah, I know about the censorship. I mean, I think it's ridiculous that they did that. Not because that I personally am like, oh man, I wanted the booty to be in the game, but it's just like, really, you needed to censor it. It's not enough censorship to make me like refuse to play the game or anything, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't think it ruins the game that those camera angles are not in the game. It's like, whatever. Was it unnecessary? Yes. Is it enough to make me not play it? No. I'm just like, whatever about it. Dude, I know it's going to sound crazy. A lot of people are like, oh, that's great. I like to play, It ruins it, you say? Just that ruins the second game? Are you joking? Or do you really feel like it really ruined the game? That they just that one thing? Oh, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, though, when I play Mass Effect, I like to play as a female Shepard. And the reason why, dude, is I swear, maybe I'm just crazy, but I feel like that the female Shepard has a better voice actor than the male Shepard, and I feel like it makes the character better. If you don't mind to play as a female, as a male gamer, if you're a male gamer and you typically only play male characters, if you don't mind playing as a female, you should check out the female Shepard. She has a really good voice actor that I think does a better performance than the male voice actor. I've played through both ways.
Not bring my mother back.
I was a victim too, Elf. Of Zafrian's vengeance. Stranger, please calm.
I mean, okay, fair. Miranda Lawson. Femshep.
He was cursed. You can't blame him for that.
You stand up for him? Fine.
I mean, when it comes to Femshep, you know, some people will say to themselves, is that really the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy? And then that one dude will look you right in the eye and say, that's the only kind of person that can protect the galaxy. So, you know, that's why we needed her to become a Spectre. And that's just the facts. Most guys play as a girl that you've seen? Really? I feel like in my experience, it feels like most males play as males. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I will play as a male or a female when I play games.
It didn't have to come to this.
And usually it's all based on whichever one I think looks cooler. Like, when I played V Rising, I played as a female because I thought the male characters in the game looked freaking stupid for some reason. They made them have, like, little tiny skinny waist and these huge, like, literally barrel-shaped chests. And it just looked so dumb. I was like, I'm playing as the female character. I'll play whatever one I think looks cooler. Honestly, though. Usually is how I go. Like, I feel like some games, all the female character models looks way cooler than all the males. And then sometimes, I don't know, dude. I feel like as time goes on, they're making male character models look less and less cool looking for some strange reason. You know? Like, I feel like you're hard-pressed even now to find a game where a guy even looks this cool. And he don't look that cool. Every guy you run with on PS4. What kind of games we talking about here? What kind of games we talking about on PS4 that you're talking where this is a thing going on? I'm just curious now.
No further, human. Cal Vishoth control these passages.
Ambushes are usually quieter, Kunari.
I did not intend.
That's what I'm saying, though. I feel like now a lot of the male characters do look like just a bunch of mama's boys that can't grow facial hair. So in the situation, if that's my only choice, I'll rather play as a female than some little whatever you want to call that.
And I should trust you.
Yeah, and then there's the whole gender locks games. I hate when they gender lock you, though. That's just dumb. You should be able to play as a male or female character with whatever class you want to play as. I am not a fan of gender locked. I mean, I'll still play a game that makes you do gender locked characters if I want to play it, sure, but I would prefer it wasn't that way.
What's the trick, Talbashov?
The path ahead is thick with my kind. They revel in chaos, and will give you the battle you appear to want. If telling you that is a trick, it is a poor one. I am new to decisions outside my role, human. I have decided to...
So for just pretty much any kind of game.
There's danger ahead and fire.
That's interesting. That is interesting. It's weird because I feel like people who I personally know, who I'm friends with, we've had these discussions and stuff. Like, and I know, and I'm like the exception. I feel like in my group of friends, like I like some games that have a female lead character, if I think it's a good game. But I know a lot of guys who can't even get into a game if it's a female character. Like, they won't even play Tomb Raider just because they can't get into a game that has a female character. You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. And also, like, you know, when I was young, I used to play a lot of RPGs, like MMOs, like Ultima Online, and it was back in the old days when people actually role-played when they played these games, you know? So it would feel weird back then to, like, play an MMO as a female character and be role-playing you were a female. There was people that obviously did that, you know? But for me, it just, I don't know, I didn't really like doing that. Now, also with that being said... Now we live in a time where nobody even really does that anymore, which, for me, kind of ruined the fun of MMOs a little bit. I like that RP element where people would actually be role-playing their character and doing stuff like that. I thought that really helped bring the world more to life, you know what I'm saying? But people don't really do that anymore, it feels like. And games don't seem to really be built for it anymore either, you know? Because everybody's in a rush in MMOs now. It's just like, on to the next thing, on to the next thing, on to the next thing, on to the next thing. And I feel like that's because the games like World of Warcraft really kind of set the pace for that. But even though there were still RPers on WoW back in the day, they're probably still there, some of them. But overall, you know, every game wanted to be a WoW clone after that for a while. And so that's what every game kind of became. Now, with that being said, even though I just said all that stuff I just said, with that being said, my character on Final Fantasy XIV actually is a female character. But I don't RP in the game. And I, for the most part, dude, my experience of playing Final Fantasy XIV mostly is a solo playthrough. I do dungeons with random strangers, and then I never see them again. That's just how that game is built. But the reason why my character is a female in that game is because when the Viera first came out, I was like, that is sweet, because I love Final Fantasy XII, so I wanted to make my character be a Viera. But now, in more recent times, I've got so fed up with the fact that they won't make it to where Viera can wear hats in the game that I just changed my character into a human female. And I'm like, I'll change back to a Viera if they ever fix it to where the hats work. And that's that. So for me, it's you know, it just depends. It depends what I'm going to end up doing in a game on random factors. But I won't play a character, I won't play a female character every time simply just because I want to stare at their ass for the whole game. That seems ridiculous. Seems a little absurd, honestly.
You want me to do what?
I told you I want you to open this chest, you freaking loser. What good is this guy? None. None good. I think I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the main reason what settled it into me, what made me be like, you know what? I think female characters in games can be really cool. Is Metroid. When I was a kid, I freaking loved Metroid. And I would play the crap out of that game. And when I finally beat it, because we didn't have no internet back then to be looking stuff up. We didn't be able to have spoilers constantly flying out at us. I played Metroid, and when I got to the end and realized it was a girl in the suit, because we were so sexist back in the day, we just assumed that it was a guy. There was no question that that was a guy in that suit. When you get to the end of the game and you find out it was a girl in the suit, I was like, oh my god. That was like a plot twist. We were like, holy crap. It blew our minds. So Samus Aran, for me, made it to where female video game characters can be cool. Some people are just really against them, though. I don't know. Well, apparently, I guess I'm getting old. Apparently, everybody it just plays them as them and looks at their ass the whole time now. That's how it is now, I guess. I'm so behind the times in the cultures, you guys. I don't... 7 Days to Die, I don't believe I even am familiar with this game. I'm gonna have to look it up. What kind of... Is it some kind of zombie game or something? Like, what... It sounds like a zombie game. Like, maybe the guys out there who are like, if I'm looking at an ass, it's gonna be a lady's. Maybe those guys are actually, like, really, like, closeted guys. You know, closeted dudes, it turns out. And that's why they're so ridiculous like that. Because, like, when I'm playing as a male character, I don't ever feel like I'm never, like, looking at their ass being like, oh, man, I'm getting sick of looking at this guy's ass. I'm just not even thinking about that. Like, I'm not looking at this character now being like, oh, man, why do I have to stare at this guy's ass the whole time? Why? You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy to me. So, like, I feel like maybe those guys are just, like, super closeted. That are like, I'm not looking at no man's ass the whole time I play this game. I ain't looking at no man's ass when I be playing it. Those guys are just maybe super closeted, and they need to accept who they are. Maybe that's all that is. Okay, how do I get into this thing? Oh, I just open it. Like, maybe that's what's going on with those guys. I don't know. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Now that I'm thinking about it, though, I will say this. If, by a coincidence, you know, in a normal situation, what I said goes. But if for some reason somebody made a game where the male character you played as actually had, like, a huge big booty all up in your face and you couldn't help but to notice how strangely big it was, maybe then I would be like, okay, that's a little ridiculous. I'm just gonna play as the female character that looks normal for some reason. Maybe in that hypothetical situation, it would be enough to turn me off from playing as the character. But almost, I don't know, maybe I would play as the character anyway, because it would be hilarious. It would be like a comical character, I guess. It would have to be in a comedy game, right? Alright, I gotta get down here. Down. Oh my gosh, we're under attack! It's like, I mean, even though, I don't even know if that would be enough to sway me. Maybe if the male character had like a big, huge juicy booty and he had a thong on for some reason, maybe that would be enough to make me be like, okay, it's a little ridiculous. But in that case, I might not even be playing that game, to be honest. That would be so absurd. But who knows? But you know, in the real world, in the real games that I've really played, have you seen the romance options they gave the women who are straight and like men for Dragon Age? No, I have not. I've not looked too much into the game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Something about me about games. Usually, I'll watch like a teaser trailer when it first drops. But a lot of times, I don't usually keep up much with games until they come out, and then I just try them out for myself. I kind of don't like to see every little thing here and there about it. So I can just experience it completely on my own without anybody else messing with my opinion or my brain. Because, you know, sometimes you'll like, all these trailers will come out with games, and you'll watch the trailer, and it'll give you a certain opinion, and then you'll like read 4,000 other people's opinions, and then sometimes some of their opinions like somehow gets in your brain and sways you and makes you have an opinion, and you're not even entirely sure if it's your own opinion anymore. And I don't know, man, it's just, the internet's a crazy place, and I try not to read other people's opinions too much, because I feel like sometimes the internet's trying to brainwash all of us into believing certain things a certain way. I never unlocked the bear sex scene in Baldur's Gate 3, I will say that. Oh my gosh, dude, these guys are stomping me. We need some heals in here. Oh, Bethany's gonna die up here. She needs some help. Did we get him? Heal yourself, lady. Oh, we got some weaponry. But, you know, for me, everything is, and it's not to say that I won't watch anything either. Like, when me and Nathan are doing our show on Mondays, once we get back to doing that, then I do watch way more game videos than I normally would. So that's probably the main reason I haven't seen a lot of that stuff, is because where Nathan's been gone, we haven't been doing our show, and so I'm like behind on new game news, really. I won't play demos, though. I usually do not play a demo. Just because I just want to go into the game complete. I'll do a demo if I'm really unsure if I want the game, though. You know what I mean? Like, when Final Fantasy VII Rebirth released a demo, I did not play that. I knew I was going to play that game. There was no... I didn't need no damn demo, you know? So in that situation, I did not play a demo. Oh god, there's an itch inside my ear. It feels like an old gnome crawled up into my ear and scratched its toenails off. See, that's never happened to me where I'm not married these days. And back when I was married, there wasn't sex scenes in games back then. I remember how big of a deal they made when Mass Effect, they're like, Mass Effect has a sex scene in it. Alright. Well, guys, we did some Dragon Age. We did some Dragon Aging. Been playing this game for 3 hours and 13 minutes-ish. I'm gonna be calling it a night now. It's getting late for an old man like me. And I'm just not having a good enough time with this game to ignore how tired I am. But it's been great hanging out, guys. I should be back for sure with another stream on Monday night. So if you got nothing else better to do, I'll see you then, hopefully. And
but what if something does match my eye?
You know,
What will I do then?
who knows what we'll be playing next. I can't say that I don't. I mean, I might randomly want to play this game again at some point, but I don't know, man. It ain't that good. It could be so much better than it is, though. You know, it could be so much better than it is. And there's like so much things about it that, like, just if somebody just showed me a bunch of screenshots of this game, I would 100% be, and I didn't know what it was, I would be in. I'd be in. It looks freaking cool. The game looks awesome. It looks awesome. There were some cool battles that I've done so far in the game. Storyline, though, kind of boring so far. Maybe it gets better. I'm sure, surely it gets better. But, I don't know. It's hard for me when they... Yeah, I mean, you're right. Kylene, you're probably right. I mean, and I probably will. That'll probably be the next time Dragon Age game that I play on here will probably end up being Inquisition. So we will give that one a... Maybe that's what we'll play on Monday. Maybe I'll be in the mood for something else. But when I get in the mood for this kind of game... Probably Dragon Age Inquisition. We'll probably give it a run. We'll probably give it a run next. Maybe Monday. Maybe that'll be the day I do it. But, yeah, I don't know. You put a game... This game, you started out as a rich dude that now he's a poor dude and got sent to live in the slums, and he was there for 1 minute, and it suddenly was a year without any kind of... Without any kind of thing happening to make you feel like that it was a year went by. It didn't even do, like, 1 year later. It didn't even do any of that. You're just, like, doing the little quest, and all of a sudden the guy just casually is like, gosh, we've been here for a year already. Like, what? Come on, man. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, game. Don't do me like that. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great night. And remember, don't let Granny Tulips come to your house in the midwinter. Do not invite her over for dinner. Trust me.